that I was fine until I reached the line. My heart reduced to embers. You lift my drooping head amongst the living dead. You cry as I dismember. And if I'm blind from rage, I hope that you would stay, hold me tight, and help me sleep. Your eyes are galaxies, waste away with me. She heals everything.
Can you hear me? You can't hear them, I'm guessing. Okay, so. Alright. Yeah, what about you, though? Can you hear them? Can you hear these lovely people here? Fuck you, Lee. Okay, so. Literally. I can see that there's activity, so it's definitely something happening. Alright, so sound's not on. Why aren't you on? Fuck you. Un momento, por favor. Hello, can you all hear me? Can you hear me? You just came here for Santa. Okay, you can be here, but what about them? That's the question. I'm actually curious as to see what happens every single time I log off because it fucking frustrates me.
Wiggling girl 出口を探してるふりしてるだけバイス鏡の中の世界手を振ってバイバイ Make it when you begin Make it when you begin Wicked girl You get down lemonade 浮かぶチェリー baby 苦い甘いでもねまだ言えないこと時間だけが過ぎるああそうやってまた今日もお城へと帰ってゆく私を許してくたびれた羽のエンジェル差し向けたナイフ好き嫌いまだエンジェル骨を伝う熱薬が足りないああ怯えないで今夜眠り姫は深い夢から目覚める飲み干してまたすぐにトランス傷跡が消える前に確かめる存在 Make it when you begin Make it when you begin Wicked girl Wiggling girl 出口を探してるふりしてるだけバイス鏡の中の世界手を振ってバイバイ Make it when you begin Make it when you begin Wicked girl Wiggling girl
a redemption thing, which actually mutes all audio, all game audio. Hey, yeah, I can hear me.
That's
I
it.
can't
Yeah, you
hear
just
you.
gotta resend to everyone's camera.
Yeah, that's the next thing. Motherfucker! Fuck!
What?
Oh, I can hear you there. Heard you there.
Are we
Real
good, mate? I'll just duck down so I'm in more of the screen.
Yeah. So what's happened is Discord. I've gone full screen, and somehow a little bit of the chat is now showing.
I'll just stay
I
like
didn't realize
this.
that I didn't actually yell that so loudly. I just got knocked up from next door.
Oh, no.
Why?
Small apartment. See?
And the house you rode in on.
So why are you not playing ball?
Let's just mute the side down.
Oh, no.
So we'll do.
Have we lost the music now, or?
Yeah, we lost the music. So, although, can I add as a separate source just for today? Just whilst we got something in the back. Yeah.
The other ones are.
Ooh, I know how to do this now.
Split me.
Good. I've got another way around this.
Famous last words.
It's gonna break it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
You hear that now?
The sound's not the problem now, I don't think, is it?
The sound seems to be okay now. So I'm now using
Yeah, we
that
got music and voices
an
now,
old
so.
source and making the actual stream monitor that I can hear, so you guys can hear.
You might want to drop music down by about half. Sorry, producer. Blame me.
No.
Nah, not blaming you at all, don't worry.
Alrighty, so but that's one thing down. Yeah, there you go. So now this is my next problem.
Making us feel it.
What's some fucking
You got so many cameras?
Sorry, my bad.
You have so many cameras. Hey, there we go.
You did it.
I'm like doing
That's
extra steps for no reason. It's like John Ballaro when he all his corruption with extra steps.
I feel like what you need to do now is just like screenshot all your settings and save them, so just in case it fucks up again.
It's
Yeah, drop music down again by about another half. It's way too loud.
this. Oh, okay. I'll do it this way. There you go. That should be a
There
little
we
bit
go.
better. Yeah. So it's the actual monitor from it's my headphone volume, not so much the actual audio itself. So
Yeah.
Excellent.
sorry, everyone. We spent how many minutes working that out?
30 minutes.
Half an hour.
Hey, at
26
least,
minutes from the
at
stream
least
live.
we're here. We're having fun.
Yeah.
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 We're learning new things.
We're
It's
there.
all
We're
good.
there.
It's
We've learnt things, and something else will go wrong next week, and you'll fix that on
Yeah.
stream too, because you're a streamer.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
yeah, I know. It's a versatile tool set of being a streamer and being an IT person too as well. It's a lot of when you stream. If you haven't streamed before, it's a lot of praying, a lot of pre work, like setting everything up. That like hours before you start. So I usually do it before I go to work. I usually come home, everything's set up, ready to go, and I just like go. Please don't fuck me over.
Yep.
And it proceeds to fuck you
Do a
over.
quick
Welcome to
little
video
prayer.
production.
That's it. And the beauty of using a green screen at times too is just you can go stuff everything else not working, green screen up, done.
Speaking of which, let me get up.
I keep
You haven't even done that.
my settings,
Yeah, I've been too busy.
and then I don't touch them at all. I don't change
Yeah.
anything. I keep it as bare bones as possible. But yet
then you get
sometimes
to go,
things still go wrong. Things still
Yeah.
go wrong.
Oh yeah, no.
Then you get the update of one bit of software, and it's like, damn, everything else is like shit.
The difference between a successful stream and a horrible stream is, does the audience notice anything wrong? If the audience notices something wrong, it's a horrible stream. If the audience doesn't notice anything wrong, it's perfectly fine. It was meant to happen that way.
No, but the worst is when there's something wrong and your
100%
stream doesn't
intentional.
tell you that there's something wrong.
Yeah, Giga, cough,
About
cough.
1
There's
hour in,
update.
someone comes in and says, hey, your sound's too loud. And it's like, was I loud this whole time? Or
Like already, I've turned down my mic a little bit because when I was listening on stream, I was like, "Oh, I'm clipping a little bit. Let's fix that."
I actually have a Windows update now. Actually,
I have actually had streams
No way in
recently
hell
that's
my
basically
touchpad
just
one.
been like, you're too loud, or your music's too loud, or you're too soft, or your game's too soft, and like, but everyone has like a different opinion. So I'm
Oh, yeah.
constantly sitting throughout the entire stream, just like, is this better? No. Is this better?
There
No.
is a new OBS filter which actually is called Audio Monitor, which shunts any audio track that you want to your headset.
Okay.
Okay.
Might look into
I'll
that.
I'll
Yeah.
grab the link and put it in chat.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Everyone.
I am producer. I have shit.
Wait, yeah, yeah. The wizard. Hang on, I'm going to get my great. Just
you get
there you go.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Woolsar. Woolsar.
Oh, thanks for seeing you here, Mickey Tori. Here you go. Anyway,
Okay.
but see, first discussion of the day. How do we fuck up things so easily? I can't even-
Much you fuck the streamers.
I can't remember who was saying it in chat. I think it was what was it? Bad Intel was just talking about like gremlins or
Yeah,
something.
so-
So I'm just gonna go with gremlins.
Bad Intel's
Just-
like he has witnessed things that he's like, how?
Mm.
How
Just-
do
it's
you?
all the little gremlins in your house, just like chilling at your cables and shit.
I still wonder how people would come back. It's like
It's the love. I mean, it's frustrating when you do this awesome intro from a stinger and you're so excited, and then they say, "Oh, you're muted."
Oh yeah.
I don't know. They
And you're like,
do it
damn, I haven't
anyway.
got that same energy again.
Yeah.
They just do it anyway because they're dicks. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, there are some around that do that. Yes.
Just like take a
But
break
right
in the middle
now,
of the
someone
stream
came
and come
in,
back and something else is
it's
broken.
See, Lay comes for the scrubs. There was a one stream where I lost everything like audio wise for 42 minutes during my Metal Gear playthrough, and I swear to God,
Oh no.
I was throwing around the 1,000-yard stairs, staring through. Someone actually, there's a clip of me just going, "I'm going to murder you all." They couldn't hear me. Right? It's like, yeah, no, they told me because I couldn't hear it either. So I couldn't hear any audio in my headset, and they couldn't hear any audio. So it's this thing like I'm like literally going,
Yep.
what the fuck?
I actually want to
A good
see the
community
highlight
will
video
tell you
for
when
that
you
because I just
fuck
want
up.
to see you just slowly
the point.
miming to Metal Gear Solid.
Hang on, I've got the clip that Angie took of it where I just stop and look at the
Oh,
camera and just
no.
like just stop and just dead silence for like 10 minutes. Just me going, I'm going to lose my mind.
One of my viewers is going to die tonight.
Roll, roll a d6. It could be you.
When, that was 2020. It was no, that was 2019 actually.
Well, considering, speaking about rolling a d6, how you like my mug now? I have a nice little d20 mug,
Ooh,
Oh,
cover
fantastic.
as well. That's
I
very nice.
used,
Oh,
which I
it's got
used
a
for
little
my
lid.
streaming. Yes, it does.
I don't think it'll roll very well though.
Okay.
No,
Alright,
but you can use the top parts of dreidel.
Dreidel, yeah,
Alright.
that's fair.
And the
that's fair.
deck be infinity, so I win all rolls.
So I have it here. And how you going?
Oh god.
Hi, how you going? I am resist, mate. Long time no see, mate.
Resist. What's going on? Fellow pensioner, mind you.
Oh, mate, we know each
Oh.
other. Don't you worry, mate. Hang on, I'm just going to add this audio, this media bit.
Like, I frequently get told to get fucked here. Oh my god. Pod, no, you don't do that, do you?
Yeah, it's
Tell people to get fucked? Yeah,
you know,
it's understandable, I
it's,
guess.
it's common, pretty much standard fare here.
Isn't that just standard for being a streamer that your community tells you to get fucked?
I don't know. I tell them to get fucked. There's a difference there.
Oh, that too.
Yeah. So
Hey,
this
both,
is the
both work,
silence.
I guess.
So this is me losing my
How old
mind.
is this?
This is 2019.
Wow.
In December, around the end of December. And I just there's no audio, so that's what I'm saying. With hair as well.
It'd be hilarious if you actually had like the big giant plot hammers, like.
I think at one point I just stopped and just went, let's see, with my chin went, who am I going to murder first? Who's been up my ass all this whole time trying to stir me? And I just I went, alright, let's restart the computer, and I fixed everything. Apparently, a driver that I was using for my microphone had killed everything audio wise.
Oh no.
Yeah. Audio
It's
Technica.
that dreaded before stream update.
Ooh, okay.
Very well.
Sometimes, like,
written.
Yeah.
I find like watching some of those like really scuffed streams are like some of the best
Yeah,
streams.
because you see the person for what they are. There's no like mask or anything. It's just they're either
Yeah.
losing their mind or I might actually.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to install. Okay, should I install this now as I'm live?
No,
No.
no.
No,
Okay, what,
I am
okay,
very
Trevor,
tempted
What are we
to.
going
you're
to
gonna save
install?
that for the next podcast.
Yeah.
Look at you just tempting fate
What are we
right
going to
there.
install?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
I know. I understand.
Because it'll probably
Yeah.
ask you to like restart your computer or some shit.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It won't like wavelength software or something.
Yeah.
Wavelength doesn't like wavelength software.
Yeah. It's weird. Like it'll work 90% of the time, but the minute I try and actually do something like a podcast, there's this big drama, and it's like, okay, so I can see, as you saw, you can see the audio moving around, but it won't show up for in the stream. But I can hear it perfectly fine. You can hear it perfectly fine. What the hell's going on?
See, Blood's got the right idea.
know,
Did you
man.
try Alt F4?
There you go. Yeah.
See, always a fix.
Before I
Alt
forget,
F4
Victoria,
is like
this
the
is
ultimate
the-
game changer. Yeah.
this is a year ago, my collection. It has gotten worse.
Yeah. Also, note the green screen
decent
effect.
collection.
You should really show off your current setup at the moment.
Okay, if you want to see how bad my office is right now,
Yeah. He's been
Yeah,
working.
let's do it.
this is how bad it is. I've been
my
working
God.
on
Yeah.
it.
Screaming emote like, oh, the horror.
The horror. So no one wants to see that, so we'll just show you the wonderful, my
Not
wonderful
that
game
bad.
collection.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
I'm in the kitchen with like a huge box of
Oh,
shit
no.
there.
Okay, you want the full trauma?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just ask chat. Do you want the full trauma of what my office looks like after a week of work?
Can I
Yeah,
answer
sure.
Do you
that
want
for
to
them?
see the full trauma?
I've already got my bag ready to vomit in. Don't worry.
There you go, the
Solid
full
trauma.
trauma. This
See,
is my office how
that's
it
not
really
bad.
is after an event week.
Are you in a garage?
Yes.
Fair enough.
I just do.
Yeah, I just noticed the roller
I
door.
just noticed the roller door at the back.
Yeah.
Yep.
See,
this
whatever
is the
works.
full trauma.
See, this is the thing. When I've seen your office in the past, when you've had the whole green screen set up, you don't see the back of it. So, yeah. So, MLP does a lot of green screen stuff with his with VR. So you don't see anything. It's usually just like the game itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll show you Ragnarok actually. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
This is what it normally looks like from. Oh, let's
stop.
just restart that.
See, now you're having tech issues. Yay!
I just did that to
I'm,
make you
I'm
feel
not
better.
moving or touching anything.
I'm just gonna I'm with Grit. I'm gonna sit here
Yeah.
and not do anything. Even though I'm not using like the OBS live camera. I think it's just my webcam. I still don't trust it.
yeah. I'm going straight camera, no effects here.
Yeah.
So that's what my stream normally looks like.
Yeah. It's really cool, honestly. Well, if you want to go check him out, like, go check everyone else here as well, obviously. I'm going to do some shout-outs.
Hey, I'm not going scuff blood. Leave me alone.
You'll do what you told, boy.
Oh, I will my head. Don't worry.
Chad asked you of it, man. You got to do it.
Yeah.
Not touching anything. Nothing.
Well, okay, I'm just scuff anyway. I try and be very professional, and then this happens.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, everyone who's just in the chat right now, in this lovely. I love your unicorn. It's so cool.
That unicorn is
What is that?
fantastic.
What was the inspiration there?
Okay. My original logo was a. Best way to describe it was a Dr. Claw ripoff, because I always think of producer as the person in the background who, when they get their shit done and they do it right, you don't notice them.
Yeah.
When they fuck up, you notice them.
Yeah, it's the
And
law.
then I made. Sorry, go ahead.
It's like Futurama when Ben brings up the whole. Hey, it's like when you have a light touch, like a thief, or anyone in the background of film and production.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but then I made a joke that when I hit 1,000 follows on Twitch, I would swap to a unicorn. I got the 1,000 followers on Twitch, and I said, you know what? Nickname of MLP, might as well embrace it, go full unicorn.
Yeah. Seems fair.
Embrace the horn, unicorn.
Yeah. Like, honestly, so here's a question: what brought you into streaming? That's my first question. I usually bring up. So with me, it was just my friends were getting into it, and then they've all finished up. One's an OnlyFans person, one's a YouTube star that, he moved on, and I'm still doing this. So
Nothing wrong with that.
yeah,
I was a
That's perfectly fine.
quarantine streamer. I got bored in quarantine and used to watch a lot of Ghost in the Machine, and got my inspiration from him. And coming up to my 1 year very soon, so
Well done.
loving it,
we'll talk
loving
about
it. Got an
later.
awesome
Nicky,
community.
I'll look you up. Don't worry.
Oh yes,
Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, very nice.
Yeah, I've been enjoying them recently. First time playing through them
I
as
have never
well, so I
played-
like learning all of it.
Oh.
So would you
You're
believe?
gonna have so much fun.
Never played Kingdom Hearts. I only played, I think, a bit of the first.
same.
Yeah, I played through the first one when I was like 10, I think. So like I never played any of the others, but I played the first one. And just going back and like playing through the first one brought so much nostalgia, and I've been thoroughly enjoying the second one.
Yep.
So
So what do
it's
I
a lot of
play?
fun.
I've been playing games for as long as I can remember. I'm an old bastard.
Yeah, hey, my first game ever that I remember playing was Shinobi on Master System.
I still have a box master system.
I hate you so much right now.
Mine's Decathlon on the Atari 2600, I think.
My
Oh.
first game was like, I think Doom. Like way back.
This is the weird thing. I missed all the PC gaming in the 90s because my parents didn't have a PC until like I was 13. So
Oh,
2000
you missed out on all the original LucasArts games. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Hell
This,
yeah.
this is my whole shtick now for my retro streams when I do them. I go back to stuff that I've never touched. Like Doom's.
Yeah.
Watching me play Doom is like watching a small toddler with a spoon trying to eat out of a yogurt. It just it doesn't make sense because I can't
You
strafe
gotta
properly.
play the Monkey Island games.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing I'm trying to
100%.
get back into. But then when you see me play these games, it's like I get people coming and going, "Oh, you never played Doom?" I'm like, "Sorry, you don't know how to strafe?" I'm like, "I never played this before," and they look at me like, "How old are you?" Oh, 34.
Yeah.
And it's that silence. Like, I didn't play Dark Forces.
You are young. That's all right.
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
Everyone in my age group has played Doom. Everyone's played Dark Forces and Monkey Island.
Like, yeah, but that's the thing. It depends on like what you grow up with. Like with me, like I grew up on PC because like my dad had a PC and my dad would play like the Monkey Island and Doom games, and he keeps telling the story of like when I was like a baby and I'd wake up at like 2 a.m. and stuff crying. He'd sit at the PC, play like Monkey Island while bottle feeding me. And he's like, "That's how I got you into PC games. This is why you are the way you are."
So my
Yep.
old man was very into technology, and he also bought stuff from Japan a lot.
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of original like Sonic the Hedgehog 2, in Japanese.
Yeah, nice.
Virtual,
Yeah, wow.
virtual racer. Virtual racing in Japanese. Like you go over to Japan and bring back like 20 games because they were
Oh,
half
I hate
price.
you right now.
Oh no, don't worry. They sold them all, except for one that I kept. I'm fucking frustrated that happened because Sonic 2 in Japanese is worth a fair bit of money these days.
Oh yeah, no,
right.
I actually
As it
planned
would be,
for this
yeah.
because I actually have some of my more rare and obscure games. But just to show you what my actual physical game console collection is at the moment, this is not including a few of them. But that's what this looks like at the moment.
Okay.
Nice.
I see you got the minis too. for the-
Modern Warfare 3 360.
Yes, it is. I picked it up for $10 from cashies when they're just trying to get rid of their consoles.
Jesus,
And then
nice.
COVID happened. And
Is that
now you
just the
can't get.
faceplate,
you
or is that the
can't-
whole thing silver?
That's the whole thing, Silver.
Yeah,
It's
cool.
a beautiful system. And
Yeah.
there's an NTSC Dreamcast down there as well.
Nice.
And that's not including the second PS4 in the lounge room and the Xbox One
Yeah.
Series X in the lounge room.
So
And the second.
I'm with you on that as well, MLP.
Um,
I've got a PS4 Pro here attached to my PC.
Yep.
I've got an actual older PS4 on the TV that's going to be there for watching movies and stuff.
Yep. And this is my second Switch. Like I get my Switch, got Switches cheap. So yeah. So I've got a Switch in there, and here you go. Here's also another nice little thing: a GBA SP.
Very nice.
I still have those. The exact same
With-
red one.
From today's little haul, I got myself a copy of Tetris DX
Nice.
and a copy of Super Mario Land.
I'd say hold on to them, Gunny. Honestly, they're going to be worth a bit of money. My Freak 60.
Oh no. Okay. When you're doing game collections, 20 years is how long it takes for a game to become retro. Because everyone who grew up with that system will want to get those games again. This is the reason why I am such a big fan of physical games.
Vice City is
Because
sorry,
go ahead.
Yeah, Vice City is 1 year off from being 20 years old. I didn't realise that yesterday. I'm like, oh shit, that's an actual thing now. I'm panicking.
Yep.
I feel old.
crazy.
No, that I actually played that when it first came out.
Don't feel old, my man.
no,
But yeah,
I'm old.
well, okay, here's another question for you for the retro side of things. What's the one item that you wish you had still, or you wish you could get right now from anywhere?
ooh, that's a tricky one.
Because I know my answer, and I'm very upset about what happened with me. So
I know about yours. That was annoying.
yeah,
Oh man, that's
It's hard because I pretty much lived through all the console generations and been to a lot of the launches and picked up the launch titles,
Doesn't
and
matter if it-
I've got those memories. But now I reckon I'd have to go back to probably Dreamcast.
okay. So mine, I had 5 Neo Geo Pockets, carbon black ones that are worth $490 each, even if they're not working.
Jesus.
In a box downstairs in our locker area, they got ram raided. They stole upwards of 9.5. Oh no, how much was it? I think I totaled it after looking on eBay to $25,000 worth of retro stuff gone,
Yeah.
and
Man,
four grand of Warhammer stuff that was smashed against the ground because they didn't know what it was.
Oh no.
That is essentially out of production. You can't buy them anywhere. I just sit there and glue resin together for 4.5 hours at a time.
Oh no.
oh,
Valkyries.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
They're the original Forge World Valkyries with the Elysian packing, the Elysian inserts.
actually, the one thing I always wish I
would be
kept
so mad.
I lost it.
was the original the 2 game LCD watches, which I had when growing up. These are what actually started me on my
Oh.
retro gaming journey.
Did you see the
This is
game,
the-
Oh yes.
the Game & Watch?
Yeah.
Did you see the one that was basically Scalpels hit up the Legend of Zelda one that was released yesterday?
Yes, I want that one.
Yeah.
Same here, and I'm like,
Saw that.
I actually got the email from EB Games and it was already gone. I'm like, what? Already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Scalpels, man. Fuck.
It is.
And this is the other one I had. This is the main one which I originally had. And then a friend of my father's gave me both of these. So I had this one, which I got away with at school because I had a calculator.
That second one's not a Game and Watch one, though, is it? Or...
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's a knockoff one,
Oh,
Yeah.
but it was a really nice game.
I'm just gonna drop on that photo of the locker.
Don't.
Everything was nicely, lined up, and everything was stacked in a way that you could get to it easily. And yeah,
Yeah. Personally, like, I can't answer that retro question. I don't really have anything from way back in the day that I would want, really.
right.
Yeah,
So-
look, I'm the same. As much as I've lived through all that, I don't have any of it anymore. I've
Like,
not my
honestly,
collectible type of thing.
most of the retro games that I enjoyed playing, like Warcraft and Warcraft 2 and StarCraft, like, I still own the original copies of. So,
I feel old. Warcraft 2 is retro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Mickey, welcome to the party. What did you buy? Because I know you've been into the tabletop side of things of Warhammer. She used to play Blood and Glory, was it? No, the tabletop one that Fantasy Flight Games used to have.
Oh.
Oh,
I think it's Blood and Glory.
I think it is Blood and Glory, yeah.
Dark Heresy as well. Yeah, she used to do that.
But there you go. Just that is considered retro. And
Yeah,
that
I
still
know.
makes me feel old.
Yeah.
Naughty 97. Yeah, I remember that. My parents bought it for me. Was it when you're going for duty free? Go to New Zealand. That
Oh god, that would have been a really good way to get from in New Zealand. So much time.
$60 it was. All up it ended up being for which was cheap back then as well. Let's find that image. So I'm actually. You want to see someone's heartbreak?
Oh, no.
Do it.
No, I don't want to see you heartbreak.
Mine's dead already.
And on that day, he's heartbroken.
Well,
Yeah.
I was at a concert when this happened, so I had no idea this actually occurred until I got home. And then my roommate's like, "Oh yeah, the cops have literally come in. So look at what's here.
Oh,
Hey, $980. That's a
Yeah,
Black Flag chest edition that you couldn't get from movies. You had to get from Ubisoft directly. All the StarCraft 2 special editions.
damn,
Yep.
that hurts so badly.
Oh
I think
yeah.
I'm still missing one StarCraft 2 Collector's Edition, sadly. I just never got that
I
for
am relatively lucky. I was able to get my Diablo 3 Collector's Edition and Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Collector's Edition secondhand at Lifeline Book Fests, and I got them for like $20 each.
Yeah, I pre-ordered mine like the day it got announced, so I didn't miss it.
Well, see,
Uh,
what they did. What I like
I'm a cheap ass gamer.
See, what they did.
I
They,
think
actually, they went through and all my Diablo free stuff got stolen too. But what they did, they ripped all the boxes apart. Like they actually physically ripped them apart and just took out any of the little bits that were loose and just let the boxes in the. Like,
That's horrible.
why? Like, why would?
Why?
Actually, the only thing I've really kept from my old days is my Halo 3 collectors there. And I've got every Halo game.
the Halo
Only
3
thing that I
Legendary
own
Edition.
collectively now.
They were for
As-
the too now.
Yeah. Oh god. If you want money, if you want stuff that's worth stupid amounts of money, pop vinyls are crazy.
Yes.
Oh, Pop Vinyls are fucked.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, Pop Vinyls are fucked.
The reason I say that because I see all the pop vinyls behind you. I'm going,
Gunny.
oh, that's a nice collection. I actually went through some of my old pop vinyls, which wasn't in my database, and I was
Oh,
going,
good too.
wait, how much is this? How much is this Baby and Scene Chase edition? $400. Okay, just going in the box.
I actually sold for about $700. I had one from a loot box. You know that stupid loot box subscription service.
Oh,
Yep.
the Loot Crate,
Oh,
yeah.
whatever it's called, yeah. I bought it. I had it for a while, and I had this Dr. Brown thing that people wanted. Apparently, I'm like, kept getting messages from people saying, "Oh, this is worth a fair bit of money." I'm like, "What do you mean? Like, how much?"
Yeah.
And this guy, like, as I said, "I'll meet you." Well, some website, I think it was like Gumtree, said, "Oh, I'll give you $700." I'm like,
Okay.
So I said I'll go up
Okay.
to the local KFC and I'll meet you up there. I'm not bring them to my house. No way in hell. So we went up.
was
He's
cool.
like cash. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
yeah.
all right.
Oh, I'm actually looking at my pop vinyl. I have databases for all my collections, just so I don't double buy. But I need to actually start
This
culling
one
down
is
my
Dr.
pop
Brown
vinyls.
with the Clippers.
Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. At the moment, I'm looking on eBay. Someone's selling for $55.
Yeah, I don't
The
know what
loot crate-
happened. I think it was a big push, but they were rare at that time. I don't know why.
No, if you want a stupid rare one, My Hero Academia Ochako with helmet.
Okay,
How much?
how much?
I'm just getting an update price for you now, so give me a second.
I think when was that?
I think like the rarest stuff I deal in is like Magic the Gathering cards. Like that's it.
Oh
Oh no, I'm not going anywhere near that. That is.
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah,
bottomless
that's right.
pit.
I value my wallet. I do video production.
Okay,
I spend a crap ton of money on just cable.
yeah. Okay, I'm an idiot enough as it is with Warhammer. Could you imagine that on top with magic on top?
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. I do both
collecting
Warhammer and Magic. It's not. It's
I've
not
only
a
got
good
one
mix.
collecting thing now. It's the Nintendo amiibos. I've got every single amiibo, but I culled a lot of my collection stuff.
cool.
It just
Thanks,
all becomes too expensive.
It's
All
weird,
right.
like-
I think I gotta start looking into like something else, like Nintendo or something.
Well, what you do, go collect old codexes. Apparently worth a bit of money now.
Are there?
Old ones,
Okay.
probably.
Like,
I got a few
I think
old
I still
codexes,
have
I think.
like
just have a look around.
4th or 5th edition codexes of like Space Marines and Tyranids.
Special edition, like the ones that the Vortex box. Apparently, is worth a bit of money. There's a Vortex grenade box they released for, I think it was like 5th or 6th edition. It's like a full-on like metal case that has the core rulebook and like art books on each side, and it's got like a Vortex grenade in the middle. That's worth a fair bit of money. I can't remember how much. I think someone was selling one for like $1,000 at one point.
Oh, gee. Oh, well, that's actually not as bad as I was thinking, but that's still pretty expensive. Yeah.
Okay, just to show you, these are some of my more obscure pops. So, Ochako Mask, $370 US. Trafalgar Law, boxed, $350.
Oh,
This is how insane pop prices are.
yeah, why it was so much? I just realised when I sold it. Guess what happened that year?
Ah,
2015.
How much?
What happened in 2015?
I am.
With what?
not sure.
What pop was it?
So it was Dr. Brown with Clippers. You're gonna get it through like this one loot box, a loot crate. Think what happened in 2015? No. It was the 30th anniversary of the first Back to the Future, and on top of that, it was the actual date he bought it on. He was like screaming, going, "Oh, I want to eat this date." It's a date in the second film. That's why. And then,
Right.
yeah, so
Yeah, right.
he was an ultra fan apparently, and I'm like,
Okay. Sure.
cool.
Sure. All right.
Hey, if I'm not going to separate fools from their money, I'm not going to stop them.
oh no. That being said, I actually have a signed Stan Lee pop vinyl.
Hey, ring, here you go.
Oh, that'd be worth a fair bit.
Yeah.
That's my favourite one anyway.
Ah, yes, the Butt Stallion. I love that
Don't-
one.
Collect for money or anything like that. I just collect because I only buy the ones that I like. But yeah, that's
Exactly.
probably my favourite.
I think that's like the best way to go about collecting
Yeah.
things, honestly.
Yep.
Well, my
Collect what brings you
wall-
joy.
My wall is at work is now full of Berserk tomes now.
Yeah, I saw you tweet that. I was absolutely shocked.
Hey,
that he passed away,
$590
sadly.
later. Because you know why? You have to import them from America now because they've run out in Australia, and Amazon's
Yeah.
Amazon's the only one that's selling them for like a decent price. So I hate Amazon, but
It'll be worth it though. I think worth it.
well, you're a son. I'm Miura-kun. Why not?
Yeah.
One of my favorite. I always wanted to do it, but I never had the money to just go. Oh, here's $80 a book. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice one.
That
At
guy's
the
part of
moment,
my
I
stream.
can't justify $80
wants
a
to
book,
bring up
sadly.
Stay Puft. The Cook Stay Puft is a mainstay on my stream. He's very well known.
Nice.
He's been through a lot, this guy.
I can imagine, Mickey. That'd be pretty hard, actually. Have they stopped completely with both games now? So I know there was that legal tussle between them and Games Workshop. Yeah, Fantasy Flight are now. I did something stupid on the weekend, on last weekend. I don't know why I did this. Give me a sec. I bought into another system. I don't know why I've done it. But
Oh no.
Oh no.
I hate Star Wars, but I did it.
Oh, you.
Star Wars Legion, yeah.
Legion,
Is it-
yeah.
No, wait, Legion?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I know I've played a fair bit of Star Wars.
It was cheap.
Pretty fun.
Like, it's
Yeah,
worth
but
about
the rest of it's not. You've opened up another wormhole of take my money.
Yeah, pretty much. Although, $129.
I don't think Star Wars Legion's that bad, honestly. in terms of price.
$129 versus what, $290 for the Indominus box?
Yeah.
For the same amount of models, same amount of like documentation.
Yeah.
But a shinier box.
And it's Star Wars.
It's Star Wars. It's not.
Yes. That was.
Also, Fantasy Flight run it. I actually own the rights to it now, which is good in a way. Also,
Yeah.
Some of the board games they bring out for Star Wars are great. Star Wars Rebellion is absolutely amazing board game.
Well, you know what? You know the best part of it all is? They're all 3D printed models now. They're not using the stuff that GW uses. So it's a lot nicer and cleaner to cut off the sprues.
Yeah.
Like
Are they on sprues in there? I thought they were assembled in there. No. Ah.
what they've done, they've cut it up. I think they've cut it all up. So some bits are like cut up and some aren't. But it's all like inserted. It's really actually.
Yeah.
I
Right.
was drunk when I was doing. I put.
I thought they were all. I was like, same opinion of Grint. I thought they were all just like pre-built models.
No, fuck no.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
funnily enough, I was drunk when I did Luke and Darth Vader. Yeah, let's see.
Luke, I'm your bartender.
Literally, it's like. It's
Yeah,
almost
right.
like you can almost say it's like a recast system.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Literally,
Gunny says the Legion minis are PVC.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can't get to it easily.
Honestly,
Yeah, okay.
Mickey, same. I hate magnetizing models.
Yeah.
Although with my my Sentinels, I'll be doing that pretty much from now on. I've got 6 Sentinels, the Imperial Guard ones, and I've got all the weapons sort of mildly, painted, ready to go. So I'm just gonna have to magnetize them. So I can go, oh, here you go,
Yeah.
enjoy 6 auto
Yeah.
cannons.
I usually enjoy painting my own minis, but for there's a game called Kingdom Death Monster. I don't know if people know it or not, but I've commissioned those.
I
out
actually, funnily enough, Grid, I actually backed their Kickstarter for that game, and I put like $350 into it.
Oh, you still haven't got it, all of it.
No, I got all of it. Yeah.
Oh no, there's still more coming. Don't worry. You'll get wave after wave.
Yeah, but I got like the first edition box with like extra sprues and stuff and like a bunch of expansions. So
Yeah.
Is this like the Bloodborne game where they just give you like it was like $150 worth of, it was like $150 US, but you got like 10 different boxes out of nowhere?
Yeah, it probably sounds like it because they are. They're still, depending on your pledge level, there's still a lot more coming.
yeah,
I know that.
I've had to pay it separately, unfortunately, because I didn't.
I didn't pledge that high, so I received everything I've basically paid for already. But I
right.
know like people who pledge like $1,000 and stuff are still waiting on shit.
Like a full review of everything that came to him after the Bloodborne thing was coming from the Kickstarter, and it's like literally he's like putting box after box after box.
Yeah.
And you're like, how much you pay? Oh, about $400 in total, maybe.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Kickstarters now that are like that are just completely mini based. So you just get boxes after boxes of just minis, and
Is it not better than like getting ripped off by like one box of Imperial Guardsmen for $77 now because of one new sprue they've added? I have a real gripe with Imperial Guard right now. They just released new heads, and that's what I wanted. The ability to have female guard and like specialized helmets and that. And now they've gone, oh, by the way, that new sprue that's going to be coming with the Imperial Guardsman, you can't buy the old box anymore. So $45 is now $77, and I'm like,
yeah, it's ridiculous.
Well,
that's why I stick to one hobby now.
Play God. That's what you should do.
Yeah, this is why
instead.
this is my game collections are my hobby.
See, this whole thing with Warhammer is literally just my little escape right now because my work is very stressful. And now I've just seen like the prices for everything going up. Gaunt's Ghost, the new models they released last week, $110 for 6 models, and then they're not special. They have no special rules really.
And this is why I have a 3D
not?
3D printers, and I'm going to start doing custom dice.
They're just normal guardsmen. They're scouts. They're you can't run them in the an army. They're not really, unless you make like 1,000 or make 100 ton of first and only guardsmen. Sure.
Oh well, that's okay. That's disappointing.
But there's people like you to buy them, Plod, so they'll keep going.
All those people
You're some of the problem, mate.
I know, Port, I know you're sitting there, you're hating on GW pricing, but we all know you're going to, walk down there next week after your next paycheck and just pick up another box of Guardsmen because you need them.
I'll just go to the combo company and pay, get my 20% off the whole range. I'm not going to sit there and get
you're still going to pay for it, though.
Mm-hmm. True.
Yeah, just say yes.
Mickey, I've done many eBay rescue. What do you think half that knight I have is? He's an eBay rescue.
Oh no! If I was actually given a box full, 2 boxes full of random crap from a friend of mine. That was actually very interesting stuff. But there's like a giant box full of hero clicks there.
Oh my god!
And there's also a giant box of Warhammer stuff, which I haven't even gone through yet. And I'm no Warhammer fan, so I have no idea what I'm looking at. So, that's beautiful.
My little eBay rescue. He was fucked, and I actually cleaned it up quite nicely. The arm was glued on, so I can't take it off. My son, my beautiful son.
Oh my god.
About as much hair on this head as on yours.
Yeah, I've never gone down the Warhammer path. I never.
For me, it was Blood Bowl. I've got no one local really to play the physical game, so I do the online version.
Yeah.
Blood Bowl, also known as Fuck You Dice.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm waiting for. I've already bought my squad of my team of dwarves, so I'm gonna see how I go in the actual physical game this time around.
Oh god, no! Do halflings.
But beads, hey, look, bead, hey.
The glorious beards.
I actually consider buying the steamroller from Forge World just because I have a steamroller, but I've been told that essentially it's useless because once you run it, it's a penalty against your team the minute you run it.
That's goblins, isn't it, for the steamroller?
No, that's them as well.
Okay.
They've got a huge. It's like a huge like stone thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I wouldn't mind playing it, but I just don't want to own it.
Exactly. You don't want. I wouldn't want to
That's
own it.
what's
Either
good about being a streamer, actually. When you get the right connections, getting all the free video games and stuff. There's so many games I want to play. You just got to ask for them, and you can get them now.
Yeah,
so I don't need to pay for them.
As well with me, how I do the whole reaching out. I don't have any fear. The worst thing they can say is no. Like Capcom.
Exactly, I'm the same.
Yeah, RE8. I just asked. I said, hey, because I've worked with them before, and they're happy with my progress. Well, I'm a massive Capcom fanboy as well. I do say I will air my grievances about some of their practices as of late in Osaka, but that's a different story. But yeah, the Australian arm are awesome. I have never had an issue with them. They've never had an issue with me. They're like, hey, 'cause I was very late to the party on RE8. I said, oh, is there any chance of me getting a copy a couple of days before? Oh yeah, sure. Give me the rules. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I took the day off the next day. So
I'll have to speak to you about Capcom because I don't know who Capcom deals with, but yeah, we'll speak. I can speak to you after that.
If Capcom
I
did
always
VR
get kind of
content,
worried.
I'll get into that shit. Because
Oh,
most of
is
my
it?
streaming is VR, I would love to actually start streaming more VR, but I'm getting to that point now, which is nice. Especially with mixed reality and
All you got to
stuff.
do is find out who distributes the games in Australia and go down that path.
yeah, 5-star games. I have like Persona 5 and all that. I enjoy it.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I am getting a lot of the old Persona stuff, including I do a lot of op shopping, and I actually found a copy of Shin Megami Tensei Devil's Call, which was what the new remake was based off. It was actually in a PS3 game cartridge for a PS2 game. It's ridiculous.
Oh, what?
Oh no, trust me, I have some really wonderful op shop stories. I'm actually half tempted to just start doing video casts where I go through this week's game collection because I get so much silly stories.
That could actually be a lot of fun, yeah.
So myself and Retro, one of my mods, used to do that a long time. We used to run a small business online where we do like that's where most of my retro stuff's come from. So we've got excess like PS1s and all that. So like you go to
You
someone's
still have
house,
access? Yeah.
So
Take
one
note,
guy would go, oh, I'm going to be clearing out everything, and you know my collection's too big. I need to clear out. So you get all the bogans, all the ones on Facebook Marketplace, and of course me being me and him being him are just two big guys with huge beards just to go. Oh, can we pick up this 64 from Japan? And you get some bogan going, oh, I'll fucking give you $20 for it, mate. And the person looking at them going, no, go away. $400 each, by the way.
No.
Yeah, there's people who just don't understand. They just think it's an old console. Yeah, that's all right.
Exactly.
What they would do,
$50, mate.
the bogans would then buy it and then sit on it for about a week, then resell it onto on Facebook Marketplace for probably double what they're trying to get as much as they can out of it. So it'd be like $100 to them.
God, Marketplace. What a fucking horrible
Nikki,
place.
contact me
Yeah,
later.
and
I think we've got a couple sitting
this-
around actually. I'm being quite serious. I think we've got a couple. Yeah.
It's a necessary evil.
I'll show you something. This is the limited run edition of Doom 64.
Yes, this is really cool. I actually like it.
It's
I missed
beautiful.
out on
collection.
getting that, sadly.
So limited run games is a really good resource if you want to get stuff that's digital but has like a physical.
Yeah.
presence.
Yeah. This is what I absolutely love about it. It is a beautiful metal card.
That's fantastic.
It's fully empty. But if I ever get myself a Doom 64 cart, I am going to transplant it into this.
Nice.
So I have the only one of these that will physically work in the world.
Does it, like, can it actually come apart, like, at the back? Is it...
No, it's all one piece.
It's,
but I'll
it's
get
one
some
solid
drums.
piece, yeah. It's not like the...
Apparently,
the separate
Jake
pieces.
Nova's saying you can show off your dildo collection. I'm like, okay, whatever goes. I don't care. This is what I don't. This is a
Jake Nova.
saucy podcast.
Hey, we have been
God.
very,
Stories I can tell of Jake
very
Nova.
behaved at the moment.
Oh no! Last
Yeah,
time
but
round,
now-
it literally devolved into so what dildo sauces can you take up your ass? Like within minutes of me starting, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm being very, very calm tonight, especially around Jake Nova. It usually turns to shit. Nice and quick.
Jake, just keep shit stirring him, and it'll be actually be really entertaining. So,
Oh no! If you actually knew the things that this thing has seen and done, it would mean a lot more.
okay, well,
I'm
after talking
gonna
about sperm
excuse
and
myself here. It's been a great podcast. I gotta go.
it's gonna devolve. I'm surprised it hasn't devolved yet. Seriously, I'm so shocked right now. Like, other than the tech issues, this has been actually somewhat of a dream.
These are two more of my more interesting collections lately. Power Stone collection for PSP and Capcom Classics for the PSP.
Oh, I've been trying to hunt down that Power Stone collection for about a year now because I love Power Stone.
This one?
Yeah,
Or the originals?
the originals actually, 1 and 2.
I've got Power Stone 2 for the Dreamcast.
I have. What do I have now? I think I've shown you what I have the Dreamcast. I've got
You have.
1 and 2.
Yeah, I keep
Australian-
an eye out. If you tell me what you're looking for, I usually keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm usually pretty good at finding. Like, we go to certain stores around Sydney that are usually pretty good, but there's always the. Again, you'll get people going into stores going, "Oh, I'll buy it for $100," or you see it for $250 on Facebook because people don't know any better, and nostalgia drives people's wallets open. It's true.
Just see it every day.
I'm gonna close that. Let's not.
Just
Yeah, no, that
give you an
poor-
idea. Plug in the Discord
That-
chat.
Don't
Does
do it.
Dave-
Don't do it.
No, don't do it on stream. Trust me.
Where's my
Stream,
phone? Where's my
don't do
phone?
it.
God damn it!
You can look
Dave
now
Path-
on stream, yeah?
All right.
There's a reason why the Snape Path is very unhappy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have clicked
No,
on that
no lube
notification,
was
but I
used.
did.
That's pretty much what happens when me and Jake Nova get together. It's not nice.
No.
He was banned not long after that.
Love it.
I
I
wasn't.
wonder
I'm
why.
fine. I'm fine.
I'm laughing the fact that I can't see it, so I'm like sort of semi-curious now. But if I actually look at it now on screen, you're gonna see
Yeah,
everything.
no.
Yeah, no, don't, no, not that.
No,
Not
if
that.
you look at it right now, use your phone's Discord.
My phone's over there, but I don't want to leave. So it's like I'm too comfortable now. It's like it's
Save yourself.
I'll
We
look
have
at it
fun
later.
on Discord.
I'll look at it later. And it's like,
I could see the moment M-Brain just broke when he saw it. He's just like, oh, fuck, what did you do that for?
Well, yeah.
I opened it, went, yeah, no.
It's like, how do I
have
delete
fun.
someone
That's
else's
what we're
message?
here for.
But yeah, everyone in chat, how you all going? Do you have any questions for us whilst we're just talking? I have 14 questions written up, and we never use them. This is like the third time I've written up all these questions, and no one does.
What you do is you put them in a random number generator, and you just have a random number of your Discord, so people just say random, and that's the question you talk about for the next 5-10 minutes.
Crypto. That's a good question, actually. I know people who have made money off it. I know someone who's got like 75,000 out of it, but that was in 2016.
Yeah.
I think it's just another form of legalized gambling. I'm just too paranoid if I do something. Knowing me, if I do it, it will fuck up for me and I'll lose everything. That's
The same as you.
Yeah.
I did invest a little bit into one that McAfee said was going to grow. It was called Verge. I don't know what it's sitting at now, but I did. I put a few hundred in thinking, all right, what's going to happen? And
I had Bitcoin back in 2013 before it was a thing, and my hard drive died. I had 17 or 18 coins on a hard drive somewhere.
Wow.
That's why I'm like, I know if I do anything remotely money-wise, it's going to blow up in my face somehow. Or somebody's going to take it
Yeah.
out, or, you know...
I
ever learned
haven't
to-
trusted a crypto at all.
What about
I would
Dogecoin?
make my own Bitcoin and see what I can do with it. I don't want to buy Bitcoins. I want to own a Bitcoin. And I'm not going to say the name of the Bitcoin because it's absolutely beautiful. And if I get someone to help me to develop it, I am going to release it because it's going to be one of the most memey Bitcoins for artists ever.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
I'm still waiting for
Oh no,
something-
trust me. Trust me. It is probably the perfect meme for artists.
All right, okay. Have you heard of like the NFT stuff going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most memeiest one so far.
Oh no, I'm actually typing this into Discord so you can actually open it.
Oh,
And I want to see your
did
face when you read it.
Speaking of which, did you see what happened with Roger Waters recently? And Mark Zuckerberg? Someone tried to buy the wall off Roger Waters. Guess what he got in response? A big fuck off.
Yeah, wow.
MLP, I
yeah.
think some people have already had like a very similar idea. So
No. I've actually asked friends of mine who are actually into crypto. They've all looked. None of them has found that crypto coin name yet.
no, it hasn't been made, but like people have made similar jokes. Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to
If you
create.
actually make it, then yeah, that'll be pretty memey.
I want to do that.
So I've only just got my inheritance from my granddad, like from the whole thing, like back in February. I'm paranoid because I've just bought a car that's been fucking dying to me. Sorry, like I literally today was the 10-week period where they do a free check, and they're like, oh yeah, the oil had to be changed. I'm like, yeah, and what about the power windows and the air conditioning that blew up, and I had to get it replaced on my own dollar, and they sold me a car with the compressor which had died. The AC was working perfectly fine up until a week after I got it. And I'm with my roommate, we were just driving along and we're like, oh, what's so hot in here all of a sudden? The whole cabin was like 40 degrees because it was dragging air off the engine, off the turbo.
Holy shit.
Yeah, no. Bad.
And then
did you buy this second hand or
it's
like brand
from
new?
a dealership, a reputable Subaru dealership. They literally try to I know. They're like, oh, but so you must have hit a bump or something and knocked it off. I'm like, I can see a crack. There's a video on Twitter, but I can see the belt not spinning. I'm like, what the hell? Then I actually looked and went, oh, there's a crack along the side of the compressor. So it's a $9,500 repair, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing has to come. A whole engine has to come out. You got to pull apart the engine. It's actually latched onto the engine. Freaking Subaru design, I tell you.
It's no good. Fuck that place.
Yeah.
Cars are a pain.
But the car's running perfectly now. For the minute.
For now.
Don't say
I think I've been
anything
driving.
Roll D20.
Yeah, that's what it's become at this point. Like, I'm waiting for something like, the windscreen wipers does not work, or one of the half of the all-wheel drive system to die, or
Don't talk anymore because it's gonna fucking happen.
I've just been driving one of my parents' old cars that they bought like way back in 2000. No issue.
I've got a PC sitting there. I've got parts listed. I'm going to buy a new computer. This thing here is going to become my streaming PC. I'm going to have a full-on gaming rig purely for gaming.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's going to be like over nearly $8,500 at this.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that's about how much this thing cost me.
That's the thing. That's at the current prices they are now. That's without the video card as well, by the way.
I'm still running a 2080 Ti.
I think I'm just on like a 2060.
Well, I've been looking for stuff. I've been looking for 2080s, and no one's got anything at all. It's crazy. Like
I'm running a 2080 Ti in this machine. There's a 2080 Super in my other partner's machine, and I think I've got a 2070 in my spare machine, which has been turned on for about a year and a half.
Okay. Any chance of me buying the 370?
Well, the offer's there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have the money. I can send it to you right now.
Yeah. And
Is that what you're calling PC case gear now? Just PC cuck gear.
Well, that's the thing. I'm running a 10. So my PC is now running a 1080 Ti. It's pretty much bulletproof. But it's starting to show its age though.
1080 Ti. God, I feel sorry for you.
Excuse me. I didn't have money until now.
A 1080 Ti.
I still feel sorry for you.
I mean, I had like a 980 up until like early this year when I got a 2060.
Yeah,
So.
he's on a 1080, a 1060. Pity her even more so.
Can I just pity everybody?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Production Manager.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I need that crap for all the shit which I do for work.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you can currently on Zach, so.
Yes, I can now.
Yeah.
But I was a subcontractor, and the main person I do a lot of work with, I said, yeah, I'm actually making more money selling cupcakes. Here, take the business. I went, okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that works.
Well, that's what I'm going to be doing with, I do with a lot of my stuff. I put it through tax, because it's like, oh, I need this chair because my spine's all deformed. I need to sit in a really comfy chair. Oh, well, the value will die, devalue over the course of, 3 years. I'm like, I don't care. I'll probably never talk about this ever again.
Just to show people what you do for a job.
Count,
hopefully it's gonna
we
be-
talked about this before. You know that the whole idea of the new cars these days is designed so you can't get into the engine bay like I used to be able to. I tell you now, the box engines in Subarus are insane to get into. Like you have to pull the whole thing out. I was watching them today. They pulled the whole thing out, checked every single little. Because I want the fucking Subaru. Because I'm sick of Commodores. Oh, sorry, Camaros. He's from America. He doesn't understand.
Hey, at least Subarus can still get parts in Australia. Can't do anything with Mitsubishis anymore.
No. I'm fine with my Hyundai. It's fine.
There's a used car place like near my house that I always pass whenever Mitsubishi Lancer sitting in there, and was like, I want it, but there's no parts.
My parents are still running they bought a new Hyundai Santa Fe. That thing's a little monster for something that's for 2018. I didn't even know it was turbo until I looked under the hood. I'm like, it's a turbo. You can't hear it, and then you start driving along like, okay, that's a turbo.
Mickey's got it right. Hyundai parts are everywhere. They're cheap enough. It's all good.
Oh, absolutely. Hyundais are good cars.
Yeah, and this is the idiot.
Just to show you why I need the power. This is what I normally do for a job. I actually do. This is my video production work. This is actually from last weekend's event. So these are all 1080i cameras coming into the computer. So I run 4 of these. I'm also in the process of doing NDI cameras.
Jake's over.
Yeah.
Love it. Honestly.
So yeah, this is what I do for a job.
Yeah. So
Go follow Jake Nova. He's a good bloke. He's a wrestler. He's actually a wrestler.
I remember I saw that name somewhere.
Yeah, he gets around. He's a bit of a slut like that.
Yeah, just close your legs, mate. Fuck. All right, I'll give you a shout out as well. Fine.
Close your legs. Not until you count to 3.
Oh God. 1, 2,
Oh,
3.
Jumps up. Come on.
Oh,
See?
you did that when he
I
got
was
back.
waiting for this. This is the lewd zone where things get a bit loose.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've made jokes on, like we have at work we have like a comm skip between all the production people,
Yeah.
and just randomly sometimes I just pump through bad cheese 70s porno music through the comms headsets. So you just hear this really bad porno music and they're watching the combat sports. Or another great one of them is is Yaki Sax from Benny Hill.
Yeah. I was about to say, you get Yankee sex guy.
Yeah, damn right. You gotta have fun with it, otherwise you go crazy because these events can go for 5-6 hours.
Yeah.
So what did you change up? You put a M275 engine into a 05 M3. Really? That's a Beamer, isn't it?
But M3 is, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say.
I don't know much about
So
cars, but I know
you
that.
go from one Nazi dev bobsled to another one. I hate European cars because when I was looking around for cars, every single one is either designed for someone who can bend their spine another way. So the Audi A4, for example, I can get into it, yet I'm either like this or like this. There's no in between.
Yeah. They're not made for big people, Plod. Look at me. That's why I live in my Hyundai.
Yeah.
Like I'm tall as well, which doesn't help. So I'm like I have to like get like sort of throw myself like cabina roll into the car, set up myself in the sort of position where I can like float around if I have to.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Oh, I'm doing that now with the Rexy. I feel sort of like fall into it.
Yeah, I drive a Tucson and it's good to just step up and in, and then it's perfect.
I must admit, they gave me a courtesy car, which is a Forester, and I enjoy that massively.
Yeah.
These things fly, even though they're not turbo. The EJ25 engine kicks ass.
Yeah. I just drive a small little like Ford Laser from 2000.
Oh my god, bro.
That was my car a couple cars
Hey,
ago.
it's like 21 years old now, but it still runs, so I don't care.
If it's a Ford Focus, they're basically rally cars. They're like the
Nah, not a Ford Focus, Ford Laser.
laser.
Yeah, or hatchback Ford Laser.
It's manual, you can do what you want.
Mickey, that's
It's not manual, it's automatic,
Oh,
and it's front wheel drive.
Yeah.
Count. I love
It
you
is-
so
it is
much.
not a good
I
car.
hate. There's a Beamer people in Sydney are the worst. Are worse than most other car drivers. They don't know how to drive. They think that because they paid their $45,000+ for their M2, which is the identical specs to a Rex, except for the fact it's turbo, that they deserve your spot on the road. It happens a lot when I get you get people pull into your lane as you're pulling in. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, but Sydney roads don't make sense either.
Yeah, true.
No, I think the answer
Yeah.
there is Sydney doesn't make sense.
Yes.
Well, yeah, there's that. There's that.
But I have a particular gripe with BMW people because they're just elitist snobs. A lot of them.
Yeah, no, I've always been brought up on the Fords and Hollands, and then
Same here.
everything went into
Yeah,
Korea.
same here.
Yeah. There's always like, oh, I've got a Commodore, mate. Yeah, for like 15 years,
Yeah.
and now it's like, oh, there's no more Commodores except for those Opel ones, which people don't drive anymore.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like computers. You need a good computer chair too now.
Yeah.
You got to spend good money on a good seat. I can stream for 8 hours and get up and walk, and I've got to shit back. It's
Well, this
it
thing's
makes all
Oh, you run Secret Labs. Secret Labs,
it's the same one, I think. Yeah, the Titan.
pretty much.
See, this
Beautiful chairs.
This is actually one of my favourite chairs of all time. It was a cheapie from AK Racing, the Max.
Right.
But it's big enough. I can get in, get out. I'm literally like I can recline. Yeah, here's a
Oh, the
question.
amount of times I've actually dropped the back of this chair down and just had a quick 10-minute snooze while waiting for
Oh,
files to
yeah.
wander.
Hang on.
So beautiful.
One way to do it.
There you go.
I think I
You can
spent,
go
I think
flat
I
on the
spent like
Secret Labs.
$150, $200 on my chair.
That'd be great.
I didn't know I'd spend much money
So
on it.
this was on sale from them, and I actually went and picked it up from their office. So I was like, I saved on shipping. So yay.
Oh god,
Yeah,
shipping.
because we used to, as enforcers, we used to put them together at PAX, and then after it, we'd have to wheel them all out for people who bought them through the show. So
Oh.
I think that's what you mean. Yeah, you got yours discounted from the show.
I think that's what I need to do with my
that was
next
fun.
chair. Just pick up like one from PAX.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem
I
with
don't know if I'm
PAX
gonna do it
is...
this PAX though. Maybe
Actually,
another
no.
PAX.
I'm going to just use PAX. I've already got my first shot of PAX. I don't care. I'm going to PAX. I missed it last year. I'm missing it this year.
Yeah, I got my.
Also,
3
if everyone watching, get vaxxed when you get a chance to.
Yes,
Get vaxxed.
Exactly. I need to get my. I need to
You're
get my
allowed
second
to.
shot now. As well. Also, I promise.
Think
not-
this way.
I
Sorry, go ahead.
promise. I will not go on stage anymore for anything if I can avoid it.
Yeah,
What
no.
did you do?
I wonder if I still got that file.
Is this proof of what he did?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah,
I KO'd
Were you on
I
myself.
did. I did a few of them. I did one of them, the record scratch noise. Hi,
Yeah,
hi.
way too much
I'm
noise.
wondering how I got here. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I've somehow. See, for those who are watching and don't know what's happened, at PAX in 2019, I was part of the what we could call on stage of WWF. They had 490 people watching. They watched someone my size fall into the stage and punch himself back onto his feet to the point that he concussed himself. In a matter of seconds.
Jesus.
Wow.
It was beautiful, and I'm looking through my archives because I archive a lot of stuff for video work. So I'm doing
KO'd
that.
myself, Mickey. I had a black eye and everything. Actually,
Oh no.
to stop
Wow.
myself falling, I banged on the thing and literally punched up into the air. I thought, oh crap, I'm gonna stop. I'll fall into it because it's all metal flooring for the stage. If I hit my head there, I'll be pissing blood everywhere. So I'm like, oh, all right, boom. Just realised, what the fuck are you doing?
Notification on my head.
Yeah,
Yeah. Apart from the missed forced packs last year, I've been to every one and I've loved them. I'm a big pin collector, so I love
Yeah.
my.
I'm,
Oh, I
still,
love
pi-
like
I'm
it.
still pissed off I missed Bin Chicken.
Oh,
But I actually
I
got
was
the
really
indie game
disappointed how
sale
they were
one. So I'm happy
distributing
about that one.
Actually, I think I've got the file somewhere as well. Let me have a look.
I've
I've
got to
got
see
one of
this.
them somewhere. I just gotta find it. That's all.
'Cause I sent that direct to you, didn't I? I didn't actually
Yeah.
put it to G Drive link.
Here you go. I found it. I got it, the how I
Oh,
got
sweet.
it.
Sweet. There we
Yeah.
go.
Okay. Yeah, let me just load this up. This has been pretty good talk, honestly. Like, are you guys enjoying yourselves?
They look good, Gunny. Actually, they did look good.
A lot of the PAX 2020 pins were fantastic.
Yeah. I got most of them. I love the gold pins at the bottom.
Here we go.
Yep, that's
Oh
me.
my God.
You're probably wondering how I got myself
That was
into this
it.
situation.
That was it.
Well, it all started
no.
2 days ago when my mom woke
Bash
me
my
up for
skull.
school.
Yeah, it was pretty hardcore.
Oh wow.
Let me try this again.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that. That's
Yep,
just,
that's me.
So,
You're probably
What's
wondering
happening
how I
to
got
the
myself
podcast?
into this
I'll tell you who these
situation.
people are.
Well, it all started 2 days ago
They-
when
they
my
still
mom
remember
woke
to
me
this
up
day
for school.
What happened? So you got Raw Genesis.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got myself into this situation. Well, it all started 2 days ago when my mom woke me up for school.
Try to figure that out. Sorry.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got myself into this situation. Well, it all started 2 days ago when my mom woke me up for school.
Do you, are you sure you got
Yep, that's me.
Okay.
You're probably wondering how I
Is
got
that a
myself
redeem on
into
your
this
channel? If
situation.
not, it should be.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
should be
gonna make it-
redeemed.
100%.
Yeah, well, what?
Oh, yes.
Audio,
I do.
some of the audio.
If you want stuff, let me know. I do hire myself out. I like money.
Yeah.
Money buys for goods and services and cameras.
we all like
games.
money.
We all like money.
I took a good.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. So I went to that party, the famous Twitch party that ended up having like it was overpopulated.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that I waited 4 hours off, 2 or 3 hours to get in, and I'm there drinking, and people are like, "Dude, what happened to your eye?" I'm like, oh, nothing. And apparently, there was a fight in the line behind me. Like, they would have been the hour to come in after me. And they thought I got involved with that. So they asked me
Wow.
like, are you okay? Like, your eyes all black. I'm like, oh, fine. And I've got my partner strippers coming up and ask me, are you okay? Like, yeah. Like, I started swaying a bit.
Shit.
Hang on, you know, I'm gonna take care of this.
I'll be fine.
Hang on, I'm gonna turn that off. It's starting to piss me off now. It's telling me my Berserk Volume 8 has arrived.
Ooh.
It only got released today. They just released it in for purchase today. So,
Nice.
Mickey, I every time I've been to like a charity event where the WWF people who have done WWF in the past have been, I say, oh, table, and they all look at me like they look shocked. Especially like Raw Genesis freaks out. I've never seen someone like panic.
Do they step away when you sort of come towards them now?
Yeah. Well, it proves that I can take a hit, because goddamn, if you can punch yourself in the skull and be concussed and still walk around PAX for 2 days and not know where you are, that's impressive in a way.
Good job.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I mean, I was
Yep.
in line with Barjo. I took go see Barjo, and everyone's like, "Are you okay?" Like, because I'm there going, like, just doing like this little sides, like little. I got like people around me like trying to hold me up and like make sure I'm okay.
I agree with Starnberg here. Money's temporary, funny stories are eternal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that I'll never forget that. You know.
I don't
Yeah,
think they're
no.
going to forget it
Not
either,
that
honestly.
anyone else
Very scarred for life.
Yeah.
Redeem that shit straight away.
Hmm.
So what should I make it, a bits or donation?
I would say gifted subs.
Yeah.
Make it an event.
Yes. What, multiple or one singular though?
Multiple.
So this is the thing. I'm with this.
No, with multiple subs, it will help. Again, producer hat. It will help drive more interaction with stream. That's why I find this actually helping a lot nowadays with streams. Like, if you can have redemptions that automatically trigger and control your cameras and do stuff, means people are going to spend channel points to help make shit go on.
So, for those who don't know, I'm terrible at selling myself, and I hate adulation. So I do this. This is me when I'm on camera. I'm playing games. Now I'm doing this because I'm just going to be because I'm like, oh, you know, I might as well have some fun with people, and yeah, I'm playing this for the first time. Why don't you come with me? I don't go, oh my god, poggers, money. It's sort of something.
Yeah, I
I'd like to
can't
get
do
into.
that either.
It's sort of a weird dynamic, I find.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah,
want to
it
sell
can be.
yourself too much because otherwise you sound fake. If you don't sell yourself enough, you don't get the views and don't get
Yeah,
the audience.
That's where I'm at. At the moment, I'm sort of like in this weird middle ground where you'll get people coming in to watch what you're playing, but the minute you finish playing, they just go, "Whew."
Yeah.
And by the
a
way,
weird
Count.
line you have to
By the way, Count. Do you use Twitch Prime? Why don't you use Twitch Prime to sub to Plotsky or me?
Yeah, you bitch.
Or me. Or Grid.
Yeah, it's up to all of you, bitch.
Mick Tory, I actually have
I don't think that's a way to
Redemption
get
award that actually turns on a layer in my VR set of a hot tub. So I'm actually on a hot tub.
So that's the thing. That's become a meme in itself because a lot of streamers have done that as well.
Yeah.
It's so.
Yeah.
Because every stream I've seen in the last month or two have tried to do something like that. It hasn't worked.
Yeah, but they haven't seen me
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, like Desynchro, if you guys know of Desynchro, he
there's-
has he's a great streamer. He's got one for like a VTuber, and then he has one. Ghost of Machine has similar stuff as well. So
Yeah.
pretty interesting things
I
you
have
can
been trying
do.
to up my game a little bit, and there's little things like having like funny alerts for when I'm on like if gift subs are coming in will be awesome. Like might as well use my body as like a canvas for humility as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
I took that pretty on the chin as well that I was an idiot to do that.
You
I
got to
got,
change it up too, or else people get stale with your redeems, and you've got to have
Yeah.
fun with it.
Like I actually use a bot which is going to be publicly released soon, hopefully. Which does a lot of stuff. As in, it controls a lot of OBS, can actually execute C+ code. Is going to be beautiful when it's officially released to people.
Come and have a chat to you. It's
You know, it is going like if you do a Point Redemption I channel called DMCA, it completely mutes the music tracks of anything I'm playing.
oh, okay.
So this is what rhythm games are going to be like when everything's going to happen. And I use programs like Voice Attack to actually swap cameras or to do everything. Because I'm in VR, I can't use a keyboard. I can't do anything inside of VR apart from use my voice.
Yourself as well.
Exactly.
Right now, apparently I have to go through a hydrate. So talk amongst yourself for about a minute or two. I'll get some water. Or you know what? I'll do one better. I'll go extra Mimi. I've got like a monster kid over there that needs to be drunk.
No,
One of my words, I got a voice actor named Stamper, and I just paid him to record some shit for me.
nice.
Yeah, so I should probably like go back to him and get some more. Honestly, he does
Yeah.
great work.
I do all mine through Leorin board. There's so many resources for it. It's great.
Which one, sorry?
Leorin board,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that's
trigger fire and shit like that. Leorin board is amazing. Once you work it out, it's so fucking good. So
Yeah.
reliable. It's instantaneous. It handles everything. It's so good.
Now, Nbane, to your right on your camera, is that a Fallen City box I see? The other
Wait,
side.
over there?
Yep, you
That one?
on it. Yep.
Yeah, yep.
Fuck
It's a
you, I
copy of
want
Curse
one.
City.
I
Thing
just
is, like,
I just noticed that then I'm like, I was after one for so long. Even though I played AOS, I wanted to get it because the models look really cool. And it
Yeah.
reminded me of Mordheim. I don't know why.
It is really reminiscent of Mordheim. But no, my local Warhammer store actually like with the manager. So I'm basically like, hey, can you put this copy of this aside for me? He's like, sure, I got you. It's like,
Damn you.
I mean, I still got to pay full price for it, but you know, it's
At
worth
least
it.
at least you know you'll hold on to they'll hold on to it for you.
Yeah. So
Okay, hopefully this will work.
pretty good.
Some
I
of your
actually just went-
games you've seen on channels, because one that Jake Nova had, it's not a visual thing. It was a huge points where someone could end his stream immediately,
Oh yeah.
and it was 15 minutes in. I've never seen it. I've seen him on streams before, but no one actually initiated it. So to see someone actually fucking end his stream 20 minutes in, unbelievable. So good. He's looked at the camera and just went, fuck, gone. See you later. Done.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
this is some of the things I'm actually doing using some very interesting camera tricks, which I might start teaching people. But that's what I mean. That's dynamically live masked. So that's a PNG. That's just a PNG, and that is all done using live masking.
That's actually really impressive.
It's fantastic.
Well, must have-
Just to show you how crazy that some of the stuff I'm doing lately is.
This is the thing, like, it's sad that you're not recognised more for this, because that's like part of the sort of stuff that they want on the front page, but no, it's stifled.
Yeah.
Because it's music rhythm games. They can't promote that stuff.
Yeah, which is a shame.
But that being said, there's a game coming out called Against, which is so beautiful. If you watch the VR game streams from E3, they actually demoed it a little bit, and it's a beautiful VR game.
Speaking
That is
of,
nice to know what get away with the music.
If you
in
give me a
VR,
few seconds, I'll bring some footage up for you.
I was going to say,
So-
everyone here, what was your favourite thing of E3, and what were you disappointed by? I can tell you two things that I was disappointed by.
Sorry, Pod, you go first, but that's actually really interesting.
Yeah,
That's
it's
me.
Capcom. I'm very upset with Capcom. No Dino Crisis. No. No Dino Crisis. Nothing except for Resident Evil stuff, and a bit of Monster Hunter and a bit of Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Where's your other franchises? Where's Street Fighter? Where's Street Fighter 6?
Mine was
Also-
1000% Nintendo. That show just really disappointed me this year.
Yeah,
will
with,
say-
like that's kind of where my annoyances lie with E3 for
I
me.
will say though, I'm upset as well about Dark Tide not getting any information at all. I want to play that. I'm hankering for that. I'm hankering for it, but no one wants to do anything about it. For those who don't know, Dark Tide is the next Vermintide game from Fat Shark that is going to be based on the 40k universe. I've got people who want to play it. I'm actually going to get yourself as well in, bang, and ask you, do you want to join one of my crews? I'm going to have two crews running two different campaigns.
I haven't heard of Darktide, but I do know of Vermintide. I haven't played Vermintide though.
Imagine you get to play two guardsmen, a Ogren, a sister, and a PDF. Fighting Gene Stealers. In Chaos.
So with that,
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
what was your top 5 E3 good things? Top 5.
Top 5. Jeez, that wasn't many.
So,
Oh,
come on, man.
First of all,
there's enough for 5.
Yeah, there
my
wasn't that many.
annoyances with Nintendo is they I love them because they announced a remake of Advanced Wars 1 and 2, but the fact that the remake costs $80 fucking
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
pisses me off a little bit.
I laugh.
But I am going to spend
To
the money
answer
on it.
your
Yeah.
question, top 5. Number 5 goes to the Kiryu meme from Smash Bros. I'm a massive fighting fan, and watching that, the ending of his ending with Kirby, I pissed myself off
Just
at work.
dream.
And,
That was beautiful.
Way, in the background, yeah.
yeah.
Just absolutely drawing
Number
Kirby.
4 probably was some of the PS stuff that's coming out. I can't think of anything specific.
I'm excited we got a game gameplay of Elden Ring.
That's number one for me, actually. That
Like it wasn't technically a part of E3, but we got some gameplay footage. So
I watched that with when Cody Hargraves or Exes from Fanny was like on Twitter. I was awake at 5 o'clock in the morning. They were all watching it in a group, and he's like, oh, you know, calling everything out, saying, oh, this is bullshit, you know, to every single game. And I'm like, hey, on Twitter, like, hey, Cody, what the fuck are you talking about? What? There's no E3 yet. He's like, oh no, there's this game thing on. I'm like, so of course I'm like, I'm gonna go back and like, I can't sleep. I'm gonna go play, you know, Coming Heroes 2 for a bit and get into it. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I might as well just check out the last 10 minutes and see what's actually coming out. And I'm like,
and there was that.
I'm like silent for the whole time, going, there's Elden Ring footage.
yeah,
There's you can ride a goat thing.
Yep.
It's actually a thing. Hey,
it has mounted combat, and
Also-
most likely a poison swamp. But you know,
Yeah.
that's a staple
Of
for
course.
them.
Yeah,
This is the footage from Against when I was doing it on stream a few weeks.
let's have a look.
week and a half.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So
Did Macy play this? Yes.
Yes, this was a part of the VR stream. So it's a combination of a rhythm game and Beat Saber.
I did see this. I don't know how I don't remember. I remember seeing a bit of this one day.
Yeah, you was seeing it in first person view, but this is how it is. It is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I think we
Did
talked
you
about
just
that.
block a bullet? Is that what you did?
Jonesy as well.
Pardon?
Apparently, the big thing as well that we like James and I know each other outside of Twitch. Fallout London's a thing now.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, there's no word of it in the law about London at all. Why would they go into London? Like, that's such a weird thing. Like, why wouldn't you go to China? Why wouldn't you do, like, Alaska? The battle in Alaska?
Game, sorry, what game?
Fallout, so Fallout London is going to be a thing.
Ah.
And in the
I'm
law,
not-
there's no mention
that's not
of any
bad.
other country other than China and America.
Do you reckon they're doing that like so they can expand on the war a little bit more and have like a lot of
But-
freedom? Or
This is the thing, it's going to be during the actual bombs in America being dropped. So it's like 22:30. So the bombs are already being dropped. Everyone's in their bunkers. So what happened with London? What? The only thing I can think of is that Russia got pissed off of them as well and just turned on them for being allied to America. But
maybe
that's
I
just-
personally don't know much about Fallout lore, so I can't answer that.
Oh, well,
Oh no, I was actually looking through some of my game collection in my other half's office, and I found my Fallout 3 Collector's Edition with the
Yeah.
bobblehead.
yeah.
Nice.
In the lunchbox, yeah.
Yeah, the lunchbox.
I love that lunchbox so much, and that was stolen too. See,
Oh,
every time one of you will bring up something collectors was, I'm like, oh, I've had that.
Well, right here, the only reason I have the Fallout 76 JB's edition is for the pop vinyl. That's the only reason I have that edition
I
of the
bought
game.
that helmet, that bag was
Yeah,
It was not
the
worth
bag.
it.
I wouldn't call it a bag. You get better bags at Safeway.
even the one that you had to apply for and get them sent out 6 months later was not even
Yeah, it
worth
was
the
horrible.
drama. Like,
Yeah. That being
Yeah.
said, I'm actually very happy with the Cyberpunk 27 limited edition set. The statue is beautiful.
oh, the Collector's Edition for Cyberpunk 2077 was fantastic.
although I
looked
have not played the game yet,
amazing.
I will say I've heard people give me varying opinions from, oh, it's okay to, if you ever play that, you'll be cursed forever. Avoid.
But it had a bad launch, but it's been improved a lot now.
It's
What?
my point of view. Play it. Make your own choice.
Yeah, well, that's
That's
what
exactly
Yeah.
right.
That's,
I'm the same with any review or anything like that. I despise it as soon as you hear something. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's shit, it's fucked," and whatever. Give it a go. I played it. I played.
If you want
Cyberpunk
shit and fucked,
hours when it started.
This is going to
and I
trigger.
didn't have
This
a
is
single
going to trigger
problem.
Polsky. No, it's
The
not it.
worst I had from Cyberpunk was a mobile phone floating in the air, like that far away from a character's hand. You know, it's like
I just saw,
that was the
I just saw the
worst. I
cover.
had.
Don't.
No, what is this? What is it?
It's going to trigger him so much. Metal Gear
Survive.
$5.
Fuck
$5.
you.
I
I had this on standby too. If you don't know what this is, this came from the Metal Gear 5 Collector's Edition. This is a
Yes.
yeah. So
Yeah, that thing.
fucking-
That was way overpriced for what it was.
no.
I saw gameplay of Metal Gear Survive, and I actually thought to myself, like, hey, that looked pretty cool.
Yeah, no.
The best part is
Run.
we got ripped off of our version. Anything outside
Yeah.
the US and Japan, they got ripped off. This is tiny. The actual
Yeah.
Japan's one is a full-sized hand. But look
Oh,
at, yeah,
really? So you just got like a
Yeah,
tiny
that
version.
shit.
you got like a
It's
little
Metal
tiny baby
Gear,
one.
but for babies.
I actually
But
looked on.
speaking about Metal Gear, I actually found myself an actual copy of
Good.
Definite.
See,
Ever
Nice.
since what fucking Palmer language Sony did with the physical game collection and the digital game collection, I'm going to say, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to say physical.
so apparently, Count was saying that they actually recalled the helmets for Fallout 76. Apparently, had black mold in them. I didn't know that.
Yep.
I didn't get any recall about that.
What was wrong with them?
That black mold in them.
Apparently they have black mold.
If you use it
I-
as an actual helmet, it would have black mold.
It's meant to look like that. Unless that is black mold on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Remember
I think-
to highlight now, we
black mold on
actually someone finds out they actually have a toxic substance in their room,
yeah.
which isn't the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Well, I don't. No, that's definitely toxic. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, that's different type of toxic though.
No, we're all good. That's not. There's no mold on there.
Yeah, but
there?
internally,
What about the inside?
I would say
Internally.
internally. I'd say look inside the helmet. I wouldn't trust that mesh stuff at all.
I know.
Get a black light while you're at it. Just make sure.
It'd be funny if like
Seems
there
like-
was actually
Yeah.
The thing was, the helmet
seems
was actually
okay.
really well designed. It was like the first of the decent helmets, even before the Doomslayer one. But that one looked okay, and actually functioned okay. It could be a cosplay thing. But I thought about doing a cosplay in full armor. I'm like, and now I'm thinking, lucky I didn't, considering there's possibly mold in there.
Yeah.
I remember that as well, Count. Do you know about the dark rum that was like $90 a bottle?
That was horrible.
No, I don't remember that.
So, spiced black rum was meant to come in. Get out of the microphone's in the way. So, comes in. It was meant to come in a cola, like a Nuka Cola bottle, glass, right? What came to people after a year of waiting was a plastic bottle thing, like a holder, glued together in a bottle, like a shitty bottle put in the middle.
Oh.
And the rum was apparently that was like mildly like acidic.
Wow.
Yeah.
They
I
paid
just found a
$90
photo of
Australian
it.
for that.
Actually, no, I didn't. That was actually in game. I actually want the physical.
The best part of it was there's a YouTube video of the guys reviewing it. Then they go, but trying to spit it out because it's that bad.
No,
Yeah,
never
video
trust
game
drinks
brews
you
don't
buy
you?
online, honestly.
Where is
An
my...
absolute clusterfuck of a launch though for a game that was meant to be huge.
There's been so many fuck ups on launches lately. It's absolutely been stupid.
But that is definitely the most well-known one, I'd say, because it never didn't stop at the game. It was like everything around it. Anything to do with it was just a mess.
I think it's a lot of it's probably to do with like just companies needing to rush games out because like the higher ups just want to make more money. They don't care about launching like a good
They're
product.
trying it out by Christmas. That's the big push. It's never
Yeah.
it's never about it's during January. No one cares, but then during
Yeah.
E3, it's like, oh, we have to get out in 6 months. Okay.
Mhm.
We're only half done.
Yeah.
Quick, research DLC. What, Metal Gear Survive? That's the bunny.
Yep.
Yeah, like I think like the new Ratchet and Clank had like a deep launch. As far as I'm aware, Insomniac didn't have any crunch time for their game at
made
all.
a big thing of that too, and I'm like, that's actually a
Yeah.
good thing because Red Dead
That is
Redemption 2.
yeah.
What was it? They spent 6 months repairing all cutscenes, and someone wanted the letterbox special, a filter for it. So they had to resize every single thing back into like some weird resolution.
Oh,
There you
possibly.
go. That's how bad it was.
Yeah. So that bottle actually splits open.
Yeah, that's shit.
And imagine
What?
they were promised that the left-hand side they were promised it was gonna be like this glass bottle, frosted black glass. It's like no.
That wouldn't be hard to do though. It's just like even if you didn't frost it black, just do
some
like
people on Etsy
good
actually
shade.
did better. They actually made their own products and got money from people. That's the best part of it.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good.
Never underestimated a nerd who has been like abused by like a game company. They will do it better and at half the cost.
When I was actually working in IT, the saying was, if you want something done quickly, give it to the laziest person, because they'll spend half a day trying to work out the best way of doing it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was something similar to that I read about like programmers. Like you make 2 accounts and then you ask a question in one account on a forum and then use your second account to answer questions incorrectly. So then a whole bunch of other people will come back and answer the questions correctly because they want to prove you wrong.
Yeah. I can respect being lazy, the laziness behind it, because I don't have time to do like a full-on diagnosis.
When I was actually doing IT support for the government, I had this massive Excel sheet. I actually found it a few days ago, which actually has all the drop downs, all the arrays. So if I pasted in an email, it would search it, look for keywords, and figure out what the login was, and then have macros to just paste it all directly in.
That is actually brilliant.
I was very lazy on that job.
So lazy, you'd rather spend a day setting up something so you'd already.
Oh no, that was over about 2 months, because I was just getting sick of churning and burning emails, and I said, you know what, I can probably make this work.
Sorry, Mickey, I would love to see your cosplay. By the way, I just saw that. Then I'm so sorry. I am reading chat when I can, but yeah.
There were Sisters of Battle cosplay. Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Very nice.
I've seen some really good like 40k cosplays out there.
And this is the thing, it's sort of weird because it is still very niche. Like,
yeah.
I get people asking, is it Star Wars? I'm like, oh, close enough.
It is a war. It happens in the stars, so technically it could be a Star War.
I still love there was a woman who dressed up in the had full Emperor like armor and everything, and looked amazing, right? And this is back when it was still very much a basement dweller hobby. Like no one, the stereotypical nerd would be part of it. And she got some really big what was it? She got some deal. I can't remember, to model with the Emperor, and they triggered them so hard. Like it should be a man. I'm like, why would you block out people who want to be part of your hobby? If people don't come in your hobby, there goes your hobby. It dies. There's
elitists in every hobby, unfortunately.
I'm glad they drained the swamp last year. They actually have drained the swamp. GW aren't going to put up with that shit anymore. That's
no one should put up with that shit anymore.
Well, yeah, exactly right. But they made it very clear that if you're going to be acting like a spoiled child, then get the hell out, because there's no need for it. Like,
they actually have that in their like Age of Sigmar 3.0. They've got they have like a page dedicated to basically stating, "Don't be a dick."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I remember in July last year, they had that whole statement saying, you were not welcome here if you're gonna cause harm to others, or indirectly or not, or otherwise, you're not welcome here. And that apparently was like the worst thing they could have said. Oh, they've changed. I'm like, good. they've changed for the better.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Because I remember back in the day, like, I'm so glad they got rid of the CEO. Because after 2015, everything's been like really good. There's been progress.
Yeah.
But before then, it was always like a boys' club. You know, people. Yeah. So I hate. I had friendships break up over the fact that I play Warhammer. Because apparently I'm an MRA and all that, so I hated. Yeah.
No.
We're talking
No,
like
it's
long,
alright.
like 10+ years.
Yeah, wow.
And they just couldn't get over the fact that it possibly might be not a thing anymore.
No.
People can't make their
UW have
own
made some really good
choices.
changes. So. Yeah.
That's life. That's. Not most off my nose. I know what I am. And...
Well,
Anyway,
my opinion of everything is everyone's being held accountable what they say online now, which is the important thing.
Oh,
You can't just say
100%, yeah.
you can't just say bullshit and not expect to be caught out on it, and that's what I love right
and
now.
what I like is the anonymity isn't exactly your one cloak of invisibility anymore.
Oh god, no.
No.
I just don't give a fuck what people think. You hear it on my channel, man. I'm too old to worry about anything anymore. It's just people aren't allowed to have opinions anymore, it seems. So when you got an opinion, there's always someone there to try and fucking shoot you down. I just don't give a shit.
After seeing what happened
Yeah,
in New
people
South
have
Wales-
opinions about everything. Yeah.
After seeing what's been happening in New South Wales with the police, I'm a bit worried.
Oh, with the arrest of like
Hashtag
Only Geordie's
stupid.
producer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Considering I used to be one of these mods as well. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I actually have we used to be part of my mod team for their Discord. They got nuked to the ground, so it became a massive tanky paradise, and it was just unpleasant to be in there.
Yeah.
But then of course now it's like you see this stuff happening, and you think, wow, why are politicians now trying to sue people with silence?
You answer your own question
They
there.
think they can.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Crazy.
count. It was like, imagine Doomers progress. So conservatives, tankies. Like we've got a party, the Labour Party, which are sort of meant to be the more progressive. There's like varying degrees of progressiveness in our political system. There are a lot of LLP fans, and you got greenies and that, and then you got this wave of tankies, which were like extremely hard to deal with. And I'm just like, I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with tankies. It actually ruined the Discord.
Yep, they can trash a Discord or a community in no time. It's like I got a Discord that's not for me. It's actually for the community amongst the couple of streamers, and we just don't tolerate any bullshit. It's a great community. There's always people there, and we went the difference of not making it. I don't have one for myself. I don't have one for just me. I love the idea of having it for everyone, and it's worked out really good so far.
Yeah. Personally, like I have my own Discord that I've been like trying to use for myself for a little bit. I honestly don't personally like it. I think having a community Discord is better than just having
Mine's
like
pretty, I'll be honest,
this singular person.
my Discord's pretty. I wouldn't say quiet, but like there are moments where like there'll be nothing happening. I'm like, okay, 'cause I'm busy all the time, so I can't
Yeah.
always be in there. Like I'm glad that things are growing and people are having fun and hanging out. We do movie nights
that
every
means-
night, every couple of weeks, every weekend we do movie nights.
Yeah. No, they're good fun. It's great to have a good community behind you, man. It definitely makes a difference. It's really good.
Yep. And that's what, as streamers, we're pretty much talking to the void all the time. So having some ability for you to talk back to us, that's the important thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, truly, dude. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much. But yeah, there's days where like it'll be very quiet and like. Here's a question for you. I love these. I'm thinking of new questions now. I'm going to ask for my next podcast as well. As a
Well,
streamer,
technically, I actually helped you with one of your questions because one of your questions was on cancel culture,
yeah,
and we segued into that.
Yeah.
So, haha!
Yeah. Oh.
I am producer. Hear me roar.
yeah, exactly. There you go. So you're producing this Discord, this
Oh.
stream. Um,
I'm used to it.
When you first started streaming, what was the hardest thing to get used to?
Low numbers.
Low, low numbers
I'm
is definitely
streaming to
something.
people.
God no.
Yeah,
If-
low numbers
if I
for
tell
me
you
was
my-
definitely something that I had to get used to, but I'm
tell
still
you-
not used to it. It's weird.
If I tell you my stats, you'll be shocked and ashamed, and wondering what the hell I'm doing wrong.
No.
My numbers are horrible.
Yeah, but this is the thing though. Like, you're not doing this for a job. That's the thing. You're doing this as a part.
Oh God, no. Well,
Yeah.
and circling back to what one of the original questions was, I started streaming because my other half was actually in hospital with post-ictal psychosis and medical issues, and she was away for 3 months,
Oh shit! So
4 months.
Damn.
So that was a release for me to just
Yeah.
not be depressed.
Yeah.
I think with me, the hardest thing for me was just getting out there. Like I don't like, really do any real like, I don't sell myself very well. I don't sell myself. I do it from my actions. Like every action I do is always to help others. Apparently that's like a good thing these days.
Yep.
Yeah.
But like,
Well, that's what we're based our community around. Where, as I said, it's not about one person. We legitimately help people. We get them affiliate, and I look in their Discord now, and there's like 10 people just sitting there chatting, playing games. You know, it's really good. It can work really well for you. But yeah, you're right. It's trying to get people there and trying to get people around you. It's pretty tricky at the start.
I'm so happy that I can start up anytime, basically almost any time of the day, and there's at least maybe 10 people come in, and that's my core. Like no matter what time I start.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like it doesn't matter about the numbers. For me, it's not about numbers. It's just I like to talk to people. So talking to the void was a bit weird initially. But then when you're like, oh yeah, I've had a really good day, and you're talking to yourself, then suddenly you get someone, and you go, oh, how you go, mate? And you just break the conversation from yourself to them. Like, oh my god, mate, how you going? And it's such a weird thing to see people when they first start off to get used to that.
Yeah.
It's actually really interesting. So you're like, oh, hey, Woggy, mate, how you going? It's sort of a learning to like appreciate, like to really appreciate when people come in, and it's like they don't need to be here. They can go to someone else, or they can hang out and go do something else. But they're here with you. You gotta appreciate it.
Like you got a group of friends in the end, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just hanging out, talking shit.
Yep. That's why I love doing community games as well, because I only bring people in that I know and trust. I don't just let anyone in. I've learnt that lesson before.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, community games can be so much fun. It's just awesome.
I've learnt that they can be good, but also like I'll give you an example. One of my Metal Gear games, I had people come in and they would do voice lines with me the whole game from start to finish. It was the funniest thing ever. And we had like 20 people in the Discord just talking to me, doing full on like. Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
I wish I saved the VOD of that because it was the funniest thing ever. It was Metal Gear 2.
Yeah. That being said, if you are smart with OBS, you can actually do multiple split of your audio tracks. Like if you look at my VODs, all my VODs on stream have no music, have no backing music.
Yeah. That's
Because-
only a recent thing, though, isn't it?
The last 6 months they incorporated
Yeah.
second channel for VODs. But it's just the amount of... As a Twitch streamer, it's hard to get discovered nowadays.
It's no
Oh,
discoverability.
incredibly.
It's like unlike
Yeah.
YouTube where there's like a recommendations. There's none of that. It's all either you followed them already or it's via people that you know.
And Facebook at the moment is a crap place for streaming because soon as any music comes through, which could potentially be DMCA'd, they will just cut your stream off and not tell you.
Ghost went out the hard way.
Ghost is probably one of the biggest examples you could give of how shit Facebook was.
He was on there for 2 months. Was it 2 months? And he's
A
Yeah.
month, I think.
A month and a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember checking in on him. He's like, oh, yeah. He didn't look like he was having fun. And I remember he put up a Facebook post saying that they've cut my stream off. All right, good night, everyone.
The chats I had with him, like in person and streaming, it's just not good.
Yeah.
Facebook streaming is not good. Like, he was partnered with Facebook and was like told he could play music DMCA free, like anything. But as soon as he'd go play something, his stream would get cut, even though he was partnered.
Yeah. And now this is a problem. I actually was talking about this before stream. The way that Twitch and most streamers should get around music licensing laws is that we should be covered under what's known as ephemeral use. So ephemeral use is pretty much if a music is playing in the background out of our control, we shouldn't be penalized for not being able to license that at that time. We should have a certain amount of time to then get license cleared or we delete our VOD. Ephemeral use is pretty much that. So backing music, which is non-interactive, which I was discussing this earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just insane. Like, YouTube's not too bad. I did a test YouTube stream for Synth Riders about 2 weeks ago, about 1 a.m. in the morning, because I just wanted to stream and not worry about Twitch. And on that stream, I had no flags. But as long as you stay away from certain artists and kitty, you should be fine.
Every stream needs a cat, by the way.
I'm a dog person, sadly.
My
dog or cat, either or.
My dog is around somewhere.
I got 2 cats, but neither of them are like stream friendly.
Well, I've got this can. Oh no, I've got the best pet of all. Thank you very much. I've got my 8th Cadian Death Machine Beyblade. The Emperor's Fist.
Okay. All right, now.
Just need a webcam on that. Let's go.
No, what you need is to take random photos out around the house, including kitty litter. So just have random photos every couple of days of your pet.
Okay.
Like water bowl, cat thing, food, you hugging it, you sleeping on your pillow. Shit like that goes viral very quickly and works well for marketing.
I must admit, the dog photos I take of my parents' pets. Like my parents breed Scottish Terriers, and people love those. I don't get it, but they're very full on. Like they get in your face a lot. So I'm like, why not take some photos and some fun with it? Yeah. And they go. The people love them. I don't know why.
Those doggos. Hell, my first emote for my channel when I got affiliate was my dog emote.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I remember that too, actually.
And I have actually the dapper emote, so it's my dog with a top hat and a monocle.
Nice.
Very dapper.
Very dapper.
I actually got Curly Noodles to do my animation for Feed the Cats as well. It's a popular routine.
That reminds me, the new animated tokens, I think, animated emotes released today.
Yeah. No, you don't have to be partnered to get them, apparently.
What? I'm for the waiting for parts. Alright.
I'll check mine now.
Because I know Kiru, one of Ghost's like head mods, he got his like animated emotes, and he's not partnered.
Oh, sorry, that's my bad.
At least I think they're for like regular people. I can get them, so it's
Check
actually
mine now.
I can't look. Sorry, everyone.
So I've got to decide what I'm going to do for my animated emotes because I've been doing some experimentations lately. It's very rare.
Go ahead, sorry. No, I've got an idea for my stuff now.
Oh, I'm experimenting with parallaxing of doing like a parallaxing effect with still images. So you can, I've actually got the ability to actually convert a still frame and actually give it like a pseudo 3D effect, so it can actually rotate.
Okay. But would that work with a small emote though?
Depends how really crazy you go with it, but shakes, color cycles would work really well. You also got to be really careful about how much animation you put in, because you only got like a 128 by 128 square, so you can't do too much.
Yeah.
I think what I'll probably end up doing is using like the one that Ewok put up, the waving one. I've actually got Grim did a GIF of the wave.
Yeah.
I thread it in. Might do my heart one where I'm like rubbing the heart, as you can see here
On the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emotes.
Yeah, I think it like depends on how detailed you want to go with like your animated emotes.
Oh yes, my hype emote. I'm going to actually animate that, I think. There's a wonderful story about the hype emote, which I think people would absolutely love. I'll post it in chat so people know what I'm talking about. And now I'm thinking about it, I probably will do this because it's going to be absolutely crazy. It originally didn't have the hype text on it. It originally was just like a paddle. That did not go through when Twitch was manually approving emotes.
Yeah.
I put the hype on it and it got through.
Makes sense. I can understand why.
Well, you know too, at least truly. Go have a talk to them. Grim would be a good one to start off with because he's really good. I know he's busy with his own stuff. So Grim Pixel's about to start streaming soon. It's a big thing.
Yeah.
No one knows what he sounds like. No one knows what he looks like. He's an enigma.
Turns out he streams, he doesn't talk, and he doesn't show his face.
We don't know.
What?
We don't know what he's going to be doing. It's been like, it's awkward when he gets in the voice chat, he doesn't say a word. Or there'll be like a random quack. And that's all we know about him.
Yeah, the other thing is like, if you're gonna look for someone to do emotes, don't jump on Twitter and just like, ask like, hey, does anyone know anyone who does emotes? Because you will get
don't do that.
Spammed with like messages and replies.
Also, from a streamer point of view, get commercial licensing. Spend the extra money, get the right to reproduce, the right to put it on merchandise, and the right to make derivative content.
Yeah.
Your emotes are going to be what drive people to a stream, and they will want to get that emote on merch. So if you've got the money, you either get 5 really good emotes, but only reproduction rights on Twitch, or 1 really good emote that could potentially become a meme, and that will become part of your merch. Use your... One thing I've actually seen a lot lately is people saying, don't use logos, use your face. You are your brand. So
this is a guy who literally has a mode of him sleeping now.
Exactly. And there goes... There
goes all of us.
Yeah. Apparently we're not as important as politics sleeping.
No, you're not. No. Sorry, bye.
Yeah. Bye, yeah. I'll just put my chair back and sleep on stream.
It's fine. It's fine.
If you're going to start streaming, use websites like Namecheck, NAMECHK. Get your branding in order from day one. You do not want to have to rebrand halfway through. You're getting like a big person, you're becoming a great streamer. Your community's there, and then you're using something like a Pikachu as part of your brand. Don't do that. Own your licensing. Own everything you have to do with your stream.
Has given me like an email to say that I'm able to reproduce anything with his artwork.
Reproduce. Yep. Just make sure that you have. Second thing, if you get an artist to do your shit, get a written email or written confirmation that everything they have done for you, they own the license for.
Yes, that's also what I've got as well. So.
Yeah.
Trust me. If they're using fonts, make sure that either they have a license for the font, ask to see it, or ask where they got the license from.
Yeah.
Like that. Now, for the podcast, because I actually did the thing, I actually found where I found the font for that, and I bought a license so that I am in the clear for doing that.
Yeah. So this is the
Yeah,
thing.
that's good.
You don't really think about that stuff when you're like when you're not an artist or you're not in the know. You don't think about that stuff, and then suddenly, of course, you're getting shit for doing something or replicating something. And it's like, oh well.
If you don't have something that says you're legally allowed to use it, don't use it. Trust me on this one.
Listen to the producer. He knows all.
I don't know everything.
Right.
I know enough to keep. I know enough to keep me out of trouble. Like one of my favorite things is the Gears of War font called Coalition on the font. I think it's. I have seen so many MMA events use that font,
Oh,
and every
man.
time I look at it, it's like you're using Gears of War font. No, it's Coalition. Yeah, it's based off the Gears of War font from Microsoft. If Microsoft find out, you're gonna fucking sue you. Oh. Alright, so we need to rebrand. Yes, you do.
I'll pay the license.
Or the other great one I keep seeing around is Bleeding Cowboys.
I know that one, yeah.
It's pretty much the 2000s Comic Sans. It's
Yeah.
Bleeding Cowboys, trust me. When you see the font, if you don't know what the font is, I can bring it up for you because it's
that'd be
absolutely
pretty
sweet.
radish. So
The
you're
funny
a
thing
artist.
is like, I've seen so many metal bands like use that Bleeding Cowboys font.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Or what's
that-
even worse is it also becomes bloody young teen novels. All those supernatural angst ones, and it's all Bleeding Cowboys. I'm going, God, this is almost as bad as Papyrus. Comic Sans going, no.
Oh, I still love like Saturday Night Live did a comedy sketch with Ryan Gosling about Papyrus. James Cameron used Papyrus for the title of Avatar when that first back in
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did too, actually.
yeah.
I'm
And the whole
going to.
skit is just Ryan Gosling losing his mind as Papyrus, except for him.
All right, this is a copy of Bleeding Cowboys Pro, but just to show you how, when you see this font, you'll understand why it is so common. That is probably the word common font in 2020 2010 or 20
I've seen it
200 to
everywhere.
210. You will see that anyway. I've seen tattoo stores have this font as their logo ident.
Yep.
It is absolutely been. It's just horrible. The way to really trigger a designer or an artist is Comic Sans, improper kerning, and bad paragraph handling. That will drive any designer into like a giant Twitch fest.
I actually don't have that much against Comic Sans, especially since Comic Sans was actually designed for sick people in mind. So,
This is my favorite font actually that I've been using in all my Twitch stuff. Ever heard of that before?
Ticker Medium.
No medium. That being said,
know,
Google
look this
Fonts
up.
has been absolutely great for fonts.
I'll show you something in Ticker Medium. I've got it here still.
Yeah, I can see it. It's part of Font Scroll. Again, when you're doing overlay
that's
work,
nice one.
design work, do a screenshot of where you've got the font. Save online where the font was, the exact zip file. So you have provenance where it's come from, and say, well, this is where I got it from. This is a legitimate website. This is my license usage. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I thought I was in the clear. So don't use fonts. If you use sites like Font Squirrel or 101 the font free, that doesn't clear. You need to pretty much nut it down to exactly where the font came from. And in the font zip file, you want to get the file id.diz or the licensing contract.
So if I was, so
I'm a dick when it comes to this stuff. I'm
The
sorry.
thing is, when you're involved in, as you said, when you're involved in that stuff, of course, you worry about it. I'm a streamer with 25 average fucking viewers. Like, seriously.
You're bigger than me. You're bigger than me right now.
Doesn't bother. Yeah, as someone who's not in design, it's water off my back, man.
Water off your back. But
it's gonna be a lot
when
of-
you get to that point when people it just takes one annoyed viewer to report you, and that one annoyed viewer can completely destroy a stream.
Absolutely.
Give us an example. I've never seen it on any Twitch streams I've watched over the past 5-6 years.
I can't
know
give
what
an
I mean?
example, but
Yeah.
I've seen. There was a company up here in Queensland called Adrenaline Fight Series that got dunged by their font. They had to do a complete rebrand because someone said no, you couldn't use this font, and it was actually going to be a big lawsuit, all because of one font
Yeah,
and one image.
I've also seen like the TAP, like with licensing included. Like I've seen bars get shut down because they were playing a video, like a movie from like that they just came out in cinemas. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Oh, yeah, of course, that's obvious shit. But as a Twitch streamer with a logo that's got a font on it, I'm not going
Again,
to stress about it.
Just one
Like-
person.
Most of the
Change the
time it
whole-
won't happen, but it's just that
the
there is a
one-
chance.
Yeah,
Mm.
0.001% chance it may happen. It's
Yeah.
And as a designer and professional myself, I always make sure that if I'm going to give someone something I've worked on, I make sure that they know exactly where everything's from. They see screenshots, they see IDs, they know where everything's come from, so that they can feel safe in using it. And if it comes back to them, then they come to me, then I say, well, this is where I got the font, this is everywhere. I got from Avato Elements, this is my licensing usage, fuck you.
yeah, it's
Basically works.
yeah, it's dotting the I's and crossing the T's essentially, and making sure
Yeah.
that it's above water. Yeah, Emben, you're
And
an
that's just me though.
Sorry, I was gonna say,
that's
Emben,
just
you're
me,
an
though.
artist as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I've not exactly like I studied all of it. Most of the stuff I do is sculpt video like video game art and stuff. So,
Nice.
but I've actually just earlier this week I submitted like my ever. So I should be graduating in like July, August.
Oh, nice.
Congrats.
Nice.
Yes.
Congrats.
Yeah.
I just
so-
want to ask, 'cause
yeah,
I know
it's,
like you and MLP might have some common ground regarding art and that. So,
Yeah, mine's more like I just do like digital sculpting. That's basically all I do.
Oh,
I'm not so much like a designer.
Like, I'm an idiot who never went to university, so
Neither am I. I never went to university. All my stuff is self-taught. And TAFE.
yeah. I went to TAFE.
Yeah, personally, I shouldn't have gone to uni.
So, funnily enough, I went to TAFE, did my network engineering, diploma and all that. Never used it. I was certified for Cisco. I got my CI and everything, and never used it.
Yeah,
And that's big money there too. Like that could have got me a lot of money coming in. Just never used it.
yeah. I think I spent like 4 years at uni, 3 of which I basically learnt the same shit over and over again.
Yep. Like,
Yeah,
because of my job, we always needed more camera ops. So, whenever a camera, actually, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see what I post. It's like, if you're going to be working on cameras and doing video production, learn how to use a camera. Learn how to do audio. Learn how to do editing. They're the 3 things that people don't like doing. Find your niche and stick to it. Become the best that you can be in that area. And also, don't be that guy. Don't be the person who, like, if you go to certain areas, people ask for stuff, and they say, who can do this? And people say MLP or other shit. But if you become that guy, the one who you can do anyone else, but don't use MLP. You don't want to be that person. There's a really good YouTube video from like a home security person that pretty much breaks everything down to the "don't be that guy" situation. So
Yeah.
I'm fine because it is a really, really good
Is that the one
conversation.
who does the bombs, or am I thinking of someone else?
You think about someone else. I'll find the video because it is actually up on my YouTube. I was on my Twitter, but it's to the point where you can be middling to average with everything you do. Just don't be that guy.
Yeah, don't become the one that everyone avoids, like the plague.
Yeah, don't be that guy. Pretty much my rule. Help out where you can. Tell people what you do. Like, my drawing skill is absolutely shit. So I tell people when they come to me, says, look, most of the time I'm going to be using stock footage. I'll be going to be using stock photos. I'll process it to the way that it's workable and it'll work for what you need to do. But you'll eventually get to the point where you want custom art, and unfortunately, that's something I can't do. I can process videos, I can process all the stuff, I can make it look great, but I need to have original files to work from.
Might actually, I was going to ask you about transitions. Actually, seeing that as we now have source transitions.
Yes, we do.
I'm very happy.
Oh,
That was I didn't care about undo redo. That was the one thing.
Oh.
I didn't
Undo redo is a godsend.
For me, 'cause I'm pretty good with like keeping knowing what I've done. But if I can do like source, see you later.
Yeah, that. Oh,
Yeah.
Hey.
oh, hey there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm trying to find an example.
That's the thing. Like,
With me, personally, like I saw the updates for OBS, and I was like, this doesn't affect me in any way. I keep my thing pretty bare bones.
Yeah.
Now you have a chance
undo.
to flourish a bit. Like,
Oh,
come on, you can do source transitions and stuff. You can just go like, let's go. See ya.
I'm out of here.
Do I really need that though? What do
Yes.
You never know.
Always
until you
need
do
stuff
it.
like that.
It's always like that. That's just a little bit of playing around with it. If I want to hide the screen on my game screen, I want to just get in and like talk to you, like talk to the audience. Instead of having a separate scene like in between scene now, which used to be a thing. You would have two scene, like a scene in between for the transition.
Yeah.
You now have the source transition, which saves you a scene. It's going to save a lot of time and a lot of hassle with scenes.
Oh yeah, scenes are scenes are one of those interesting things you have to be very careful about, especially with the way that WebM works. WebM and QuickTime movie files were really horrible to use. Like if you had like a WebM of 1920 by 1080 at 30 frames per second at pretty much 5 meg, you could only go for about 3 to 4 seconds before it chugged your system down.
Yeah.
And MOVs are horrible.
So with this now, instead of having to like have a scene where I transition out of out of view or whatever, that whole hide and show the source saves me from creating a whole scene for that little action.
Yeah.
And that being said, there is a plugin called Move Source, which I use a lot on my stream,
Yeah, I know. I do.
which allows me to transition stuff around. Like I actually finished doing an OBS layer setup for Goblin Cave TV or Master Naruto, which is pretty much one scene, but everything slides around. So if we don't have a map screen up, all the people of image are fine. But if we've got a map screen, everything resizes and the map screen slides up from the bottom.
Do you mind if I just show you what I've done with my little play around move transitions? Well, this means that they're going to be disappearing for about a second or so. Just give me a sec. So let's go here. Go. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
That's the way.
Oof.
I know mine aren't really that well designed.
Here we go. Deviant all videos.
Hey. Get
Nice.
back in camera.
Pretty fancy.
Almost.
That's the sort of thing I'm looking at doing. Like, I'm trying to get this a bit more cleaned up.
Like
Yeah.
I am technically in the process of because of my production work. I actually helped a friend of mine with their OBS setup for their stream, and that took me like a night after I I have to book time in for clients nowadays. Like I was doing the stream last night because I got a message from a client saying, "Oh yeah, could you upload our videos, please?" I'm going, "But it's like 7 gig. I have to split it up." I'm going, I was pretty much all ready to stream video games. I was going, "Oh, but money. I like money."
Yeah. That's
Money is good.
the way I've only got like 3 major sort. Like, for example, I only use 3 scenes out of like the 20 or so I've got there. Everything's just either nested in or it's designed to be like for elements to be put into the actual stream itself. Like I literally just copy and pasted this from this is my RL like chatting stream scene. I just added more stuff into it.
Yep.
Here we go. Alright, I'll post this in the YouTube chat. Oh, not YouTube, in the Twitch chat. watch this video. If you're going to be doing anything about career-wise or you streaming or YouTube, it's an hour video, but trust me, watch it. It will help you a lot with a lot of the... Again, as streamers, we get imposter syndrome. I get imposter syndrome. I run a small production company doing mixed martial arts combat sports. Other people come up and they've got like crews of 20 or 30 people to do what I do, one with 3 people.
Jesus.
And I'm just looking at them going, well, one person's doing audio, one person's doing the graphics, one person's doing replay. That's all well and good. But that's $1,000, maybe $2,000 worth of people. And we do it for what we do.
Yeah. And you're more efficient. You don't need that many people. If I crew
Yeah, you
of
don't-
20.
You cruise at 20, then you've got your PA, you've got like massive amounts of comms kits to actually talk to everybody. If you really want to be afraid of video production, watch any behind the scenes video of the Super Bowl, of the halftime stuff. That will scare a lot of people away from doing what I do.
Just from the
It's
sound
insane.
of it, like, I already don't want to watch it. I already don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Sounds like a big undertaking.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I can't actually show one of my actual setups because I'm actually using my actual program I use for my work to control the cameras and stuff. But it's easy for me to do that shit. Like to do the merge cuts. Like that is just the standard 2 image. I have one image is a full screen, one image which has this front top overlay and everything else, and it's just repositioned. So trying to do that with OBS isn't that hard, but it's very hard to set up on the fly.
Yeah.
Like when I started streaming tonight, I had 3 scenes in vMix, and now I've got 12. And now it's just me just doing shit while other people are talking just to show random things.
Well, you came prepared.
Yeah, that's
so you didn't come to play. Let's just say that.
Oh no! If you're going to do something, go well. If you're going to do something, do it well. If not, do it to the point where no one notices you're fucking up.
It's sort of hard when the audio dies midway for the intro.
Yeah, and
Speaking from experience.
that's what we got video editing for.
Hey man, like I've seen Ghost rebuild his entire stream
Yeah.
while streaming multiple times. So you trying to
right.
fix audio for half an hour is nothing.
No, I just love, I'm so used to it now. I like prepare for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a streamer, you've got to be. Otherwise, you just come across as hectic and
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, want to go for another half an hour, or do you want to call it there?
Oh, is it? Ooh, 29. Should probably wrap it up here. I think for me at least.
I say run it to 9 o'clock. Is my
let's-
opinion.
I mean, this is
Go to 9?
So, yeah, this has been really fun.
Again, producer hat.
Yeah. It's been chill.
And this is the thing, I've never really put much into, like, I've just wrote the questions and that's it. That's all I've ever done for this. Other than doing, other than doing the scene, that's really all I've ever done for the podcast. I need to actually know how to set up a podcast via, like the actual audio side of things. I'm trying to work out how to do all that stuff. So
Yeah.
I've got-
Well, you got a few different ways of doing it. You can run a spare laptop with OBS and Discord. Everything runs through that. Everything go from that through NDI into your computer, into your main system. So it's just a very simple setup through an NDI 100 megabyte network.
What I'm saying is I'm actually trying to work out how to use the VODs and then cut the audio out from there and put it as an actual podcast.
That's relatively simple. You just rip it and then save as a wave as an MP3 file, then just do a bit of audio sweetening, and then you use something like Waves Audio, which will do. Or even if you use Audacity or not Audacity,
I'll use it.
Audition. If you use Audition or Premiere, you want something that will do a compressor or auto gain and limit, and it will just even out a lot of stuff. But then, as a podcast, you also need to have like subtle hints and clues. A video podcast and an audio podcast, so you hold up a finger and then you wait till you're called. That way, it prevents people talking over each other. Like I do a lot because
Yeah, I know.
I talk a lot.
I've been doing it as well. I've been like trying to avoid it, and I'm like, once someone starts, I'm like,
Again, I was also brought up in the time that if you wanted to talk, you had to wait, and I just got sick of waiting.
gotta do it now.
Yeah, I'm getting all that out of the way. So if I do sound like I'm monopolizing chat, please tell me because I am an asshole.
You're an asshole, but we
No,
love you.
you're right.
Thank you. If you're gonna be an asshole, be a lovable asshole.
Be a lovable jerk.
So I'm not much of a talker myself, so
So
the more talking someone else does, the better.
The
Honestly.
other thing is, well, I'm trying to work out how to do like the whole put on like whatever service I have to use to then, make it so that people can listen to the podcast or at least watch the podcast. I could just leave them on Twitch, which I've been doing.
Export them to your YouTube.
That's a good
Yeah.
idea, actually.
Yeah, YouTube would be a good choice.
Yeah.
Export them to YouTube. Then, do you do a local record?
You mean like
MP4 file.
yeah, I like to download the highlight. Yes, I would.
Okay, no. I actually say that if you don't own the content from start, anything that goes wrong with the content is your fault. So when I'm doing my VR content, I actually have a stream and also do a local record with the music and the split audio channels.
Yeah.
So after a stream, if I did something really well, it takes me 5 minutes to go into my highlight videos, rip out the audio from the mic because that's on a separate one on a layer 1 channel, and then I can just run that up to YouTube in about 10 minutes.
Oh, so ring the bell. Welcome back in. Here you are. I'm glad you said.
Glad you said something. What did we say?
Yeah. What? What's happened? I'm actually concerned there. Like,
I'm scared.
It's hard when there's a chat. They could be talking something about 2 conversations ago.
Exactly.
but
But that being said,
that's the sort of thing I've been trying to get set up. So
yeah. So if you have extra interviews, just have like a little, even just a raise hand thing, so people can raise their hand.
yeah, I might do it. Might incorporate it into the next one.
Talking too much.
So like,
Yeah, I know I am.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty talkative. Usually, like I'm pretty. That's basically my job. I do a lot of delegation and also a lot of negotiating when it comes to fixing problems. The amount of times I've fixed issues by just saying, like, consoling someone by going, "It's okay, you're getting a new computer soon." There's a reason for why I do it.
Yeah.
I deal with very hyped up bankers who are like, everything has to be done
Now.
And
Yeah.
it's a lot of negotiation.
Yeah.
Because if we don't have PCs ready to go, they scream out, "Oh my god, why you?" I've had someone break down in tears. I'm like, oh, "All right, look, give me a day. I'm gonna set one up for you, and then all you have to do, just remote into it from your PC here, and we'll swap it out when you're ready." Okay, thank you so much. I'm like, oh, because that can go from thanking you to wasn't it done now? What are any spares?
Yeah.
It's just how you treat, like how you gingerly talk to people. That's
Yeah.
But on stream as well, you gotta read the room too. Like if you're talking about stuff that no one's really responding to, it's like change the topic, guys.
Yeah. I mean,
Get out of it. Start
we
again.
haven't fisting yet. I mean, I'm surprised we haven't even gone that path yet.
I'm happy to talk about fisting.
No, I have no comment.
by the looks on the other 2 faces, I don't think they want to blood.
Me?
You guys want to do that like after the podcast? Like by all means,
No.
go ahead.
The correct answer for fisting is use as much lube, then double it.
Got to double up, definitely.
Take
make
it,
sure your
take it
fingernails are
slow.
trimmed.
Just take it
And
slow.
fingernails trimmed.
Oh god. But yeah, this has been
We had to go there for you, mate.
Yeah, I know.
I thought we were going to get through this being clean. Nice.
No.
Yeah, that wasn't happening.
Not weird.
No.
Jeez.
Oh, no, this has been clean.
Yeah, but Gunny, it depends on the banker as well. Like if it's tax time, That's what I'm going to be dealing with the next couple of weeks. They're not going to be all in the office. They'll be remote. So I'll probably get messages at like 9 o'clock saying, "Oh my god, this is broken. Can you restart my computer?" Like, I'm literally packing up. I'm leaving for the night.
Oh my god, time thing
Yeah,
too.
If it's down for 10 more minutes, I'm gonna lose the company $5 million. They give it like this whole run-on sentence, and it's usually just back them up. Yeah, all right. I'll go to your computer on the way out. I'll direct my phone to my mobile. If you have any questions, I'll be at the McDonald's across the road. I'll give you 20 minutes. If I don't hear anything, I'm going home.
I'm
one way to do it.
surprised you haven't got like little Wi-Fi power switches to turn stuff on and off.
I could say so much right now.
Pardon? Was that
Like
sorry?
what triggers the anxiety? What? Is it because it keeps moving every 5 seconds?
Which one are you referring to, Wild Huntress? Are you talking to myself or MLP?
Yeah, which one? Wait, which one triggers?
I don't know! Oh my god!
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
I'll make you
What?
double
Yeah,
trigger.
okay.
What? It's just a
There you go.
vaporware, you know?
Probably because it's just like it keeps moving but never gets anywhere.
Hmm.
It's a Ruben
Almost there.
Goldberg
We're almost there.
stream with layouts.
The end of the rainbow. Hmm.
Hey, gang, Wild Huntress, welcome on in. Have you having an awesome time? We have just been chatting for 2.5 hours. Wow. 2 hours and 45 minutes, just nothing much. I'm not.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I think
yeah,
we should
it's
take
two-
like
it's
half
2
an hour
hours,
after that.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, including the audio issues and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's just
No, unless
not-
you want to count that, then yeah.
Oh, that was good. I learned a lot, how to get around issues with audio on the fly.
It's real streaming stuff. It's what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, you were here before the fisting? We didn't get into
Apparently.
like the consistency of the lube, the amount of friction the amount of heat that can come off the friction of said fisting and all
How
that.
big
Yeah.
the hand is, how many fingers they've got.
Again, I will probably excuse myself from that conversation. Sorry.
Young
Digital
people these days
sculpting.
just not willing to explore things.
Let me be innocent, please.
YOLO. YOLO.
No. You live on the internet and your brain
there's
is
no
trash.
innocency. That died the minute the minute you accepted that you applied for this, you just lost it.
Oh shit.
You
alright.
knew, Plod.
I mean, you play 40k, come on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you used to be infested by Games Workshop. You should be experienced by now.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm pretty sure I got like my first Warhammer piece when I was like 12, so it was like 17
So
years or
did I, and
something.
You know what? I had a
Let's not
massive
go
break
there.
between when I first got my first kit, which was Dwarves. It was the battle box for Dwarves. I bought 5 paints, and I managed to somehow get the beard. So I don't know how I did it. Like, if you remember the old days, they used to have these really shit like inks. Somehow I got it to look really like realistic hair. Like the beard head looked really realistic.
Oh, like their old glazes or whatever.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, count it's funny. I have learned to just not attach my phone to my desk phone anymore because it gets to a point where like I'm on the toilet sometimes when I'm by myself after it's 5 o'clock and I get a phone call. I'm like, I'm punching one out. And, like, so I know if I see the number, I'm like, I'm taking a shit, and then like, and this awkwardness when I go back and go, oh, hi Mark, how you going today? And it's like, hey. I make it as
Yeah, but I've
awkward
still got a problem.
I'll fix their issue, but then it's just that awkwardness for the rest of the night. Like,
Oh no, what you do is you say, "Oh yeah, thank you for the thing call. You give me the shits." Literally, I'm on the toilet right now.
If I'm like ever at the toilet, I just don't answer the phone. It's not worth
that.
it.
Oh If there's a phone number that comes through my phone from a number I don't recognize, I don't answer it nowadays. There's so much fucking shit out there.
Yeah.
Are you getting power bill calls?
No,
No.
I just my favorite
No.
trick is you pick it up and wait 5 seconds.
Mm.
If the auto hangs up, it's bullshit. Or you get yourself a big giant air horn and just blow it into it. Hi, we're from Telstra. Bom.
No, my favourite was if I'm at work and I'm on my break and I've got nothing else happening, I will play the game for 45 minutes. They hang up before I hang up. It's like chicken but with phones. Like, I don't remember I don't remember my address. But sir, we have your address. What is it again? It's obviously a fake address, like you know, 1 street, Woolloomooloo, which is like a really rich part of Sydney. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. It's so.
Oh no.
What special events you got coming up, Plot, or any other guys for your streams?
At the moment, I'm still playing Parasite Eve 2.
Nice.
Oh, hello, Courtney125. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the host. We are doing.
Can I use bad words on here?
Yes.
Like really bad?
Cunt.
Yeah, because her nickname on my channel when she comes in, she's toe cunt. Because she did a jump scare at me one day, and I just jumped scared and was like, "Are you fucking toe cunt?" So now she's known.
Yeah. Oh no. In one of the role playing games I'm playing, I'm keeping, one of the characters is named Jake Hunt, and I'm going, "Why'd you do this to me? I'm the keeper. I can kill your character in about 5 minutes. Don't test me."
Hello, Santa. I love it.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. Oh, wait till December. It's all Santa every day.
Oh,
There's actually a
I know
redemption on
special
my
events for me,
stream called
honestly.
Santa, and it's of Jake Nova's daughter looking at me on the screen. And he's like, "Who's that?" And she goes, "It's Santa." So now it's
love
to
it.
redeem on my channel. Yeah.
I love it because basically, I play Santa at work, even though I'm not a contractor. They somehow talked me into doing it. It was the guy who was doing it has hurt his back because some kid tackled him to the ground. Bloody. So big man with a beard apparently now equals new Santa. So
Isn't that how it works?
apparently,
Yeah, apparently. Hey, it's a good money paying gig. I did it for
No,
1
it's
year.
not
I
paying.
hired a
This is-
professional suit, and I would go to kids' houses on the night of Christmas and say, "Look, I'm coming to visit early." And man, it was a good money maker, and it was I didn't have to wear the padding; it was all there.
Like imagine
It's the greatest
100
recruit ever.
kids on like very cordial.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a bring your kid to work day, like the week before Christmas. It's like, why did I agree to this?
Oh god,
You want the
it
money?
could be worse.
There's no money involved. That's the thing. I think.
Oh, okay. Well, nah, fuck that. Fuck that.
Yeah. It's for the love.
They got me dropped before I actually did it. I agreed to it.
Oh.
They have functions. So they have functions prior to the week, and of course I'm off duty after 7. They're like, "Oh, yeah, come on, come in." I'm like, "Oh, I'm a couple of beers and go." Of course, I was on medication, so it hit me a little bit harder than it should have, and I agreed to something, and then I'm like, "Hey, you doing this show?"
Whoa. If it isn't the consequences of your own action.
Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
We've talked about a lot, Courtney.
Yeah, we talked about it a fair
It's been
bit.
it's been a really good talk. Like this is what I want from this podcast. How many podcasts do you see where they just talk? They have set talking points. How often do you get to see just talking?
Yeah.
Not many. Like it's all. Oh, there's a topic involved, and I'm like, well, I don't want that. It's boring.
Yeah, you don't need a topic involved. Like,
And that's
I feel like having your questions is like a lot easier than like a specific topic.
Yeah.
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 And that's the thing. Like, I'm also trying to bring people who I know from around the Aussie and also international Twitch, area of like, try to get them together and say, hey, like now you, Mbane and MLP know each other now, and then you hang out and talk and meet each other, and it's a good way to meet new people as well. Like,
Absolutely.
I did one not long ago, and I've met some great people from it.
Yeah, it's like I like using this term. It's like we're coming together. We're planting seeds of friendship, and now we're now becoming a community.
Yeah.
I hate myself massively for that.
That's what it is. You're sharing communities, essentially.
I take 1d10 sanity damage.
Again,
I'm all for it.
WWF has actually taken that off me. They use that in their slogan, their Twitter stuff now. Community. I'm like, I think I was sitting here one day in one of their meetings, and we're like, oh yeah, I'll plant seeds when I talk to people about WWF stuff. I never directly go, oh, do you want to join this charity thing? I'll say, oh, I'll talk to them about it and say, oh, do you want to come and hang out and maybe help raise some funds down the line? I'm like, yeah, sure. And I plant seeds of like, and then it's like, oh, like a community tree, and then everyone's like, what'd you say? And it just spread. So
what do you say? I regret my choice of my actions.
Hey, I hate
But
puns
yeah,
too,
no.
and it just came out, and I'm like, ugh. I am somewhat of a wordsmith as well, which doesn't help. The look
But I
at
mean,
your
like-
face is just cold.
It works so well for the WWF though.
It does, but
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
I'm just waiting for
it's
MLP
good,
to go
yeah.
like, yep, I'm out. That's it. I'm done.
Just wait for him to disconnect.
Yeah. You can talk about
Yeah,
fisting again.
No. The amount of shit I get what I do on my stream just because I just do it for shits and giggles. And that's what people want. And I have a very unique skill set, which not many people have, unfortunately.
Yeah, which is a shame.
And a lot of games. A lot of games. Way too many games.
Yeah, I can see.
Way too many games.
Way too many kids.
And Metal Gear Survive. That's not a game. That's a torment.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't do that as part of my Metal Gear run, because it has nothing to do with the story, and I'm so glad I avoided that. I should have made that a donation goal or something to get to.
Oh no. Yeah. Actually, Ride to Hell
That would have
Retribution.
been good.
No.
Yes.
No.
Charity stream. Yes.
I'm already playing. So, my mod Retro wants me to play Commander Keen with him for one of the charity streams next time around. I hate Commander Keen. I was interested. He introduced to me last year during COVID, because I never played again. Missed all that during the 90s. Going for that now, it was like just bashing my head against the wall. I hate it.
Yeah.
And Kane was great.
Battletoads as well.
Oh no.
Battletoads I just played recently. Oh, stretch.
If you really want to torment yourself, Jill of the Jungle or Jazz Jackrabbit.
I can,
Which one?
Can you all stretch though? Yeah, let's do it. Everyone stretch.
I can do
No.
it. I need it. I need it.
Yeah, Count. I played it for charity. I've actually got the highlights somewhere, so you can probably go if you want to go and watch me fail in Battletoads for 3 hours straight. It's a of course.
That
You
stretch
stretching
actually
something
There you
else.
go.
good. Jesus. Whew.
Yes, I do remember the prank calls. Hang on. I've got
Can
it
I
here
zoom
too.
up
The
and down?
monstrosity. I refuse to ignore the.
I remember seeing
go.
those
I'm
fucking like
stretched.
Battletoad memes all over 4chan back in the day. Holy shit.
Yep.
Then it actually became real. So Hubble sent me this. Hubble XP sent me this to play on stream. My NES has actually died in the last couple of years, it seems, because it was leaking some acid. One of the contacts, or it's melted. That
Yeah.
pulled apart, and I'm like, oh fuck. So I played it on the emulator. I shouldn't really say I did, but that's how I did it. And yeah, I have never hated anything more in my life than that cycle level, 3 levels in. Despised it.
Yeah, truly lost gamer. Commander Keen is on Steam.
Is it? Really?
Yeah, Commander Keen.
The original or the Didn't they do a remake?
Original.
They made 6 of them.
They made 6?
These are 5 of them. Maroon to Mars, Earth Explodes, Keen Must Die, Secret of the Oracle,
That's it.
and the Armageddon Machine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're only on Steam for
the complete pack.
$7.50 Australian.
They are brutal.
Bubsy.
They are just like Polar Knights, mate. You know, you got the beard, the Zangief. Oh, hang on, I forgot to put this on before.
It's a perfect evolution of beards.
In Mother Russia,
Russia blood.
beard is you.
Yeah. Hello, little one. Are you sleeping well? Do you drink
You look like
vodka?
a station at Noble.
Hello.
Can I do this? Hello.
Oh, the
You would
flaps do
get,
come down.
yeah,
Very nice.
of course. It's my shtick, man. Like, one of my old emotes just have nothing but Yushanka.
Did not know that.
Did you know about the Yushanka?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh, yeah. So this used to be, that's where, so the whole thing with Plotsky was, it was an old nickname. I know I can get better Yoshanka, but I'm going to buy one probably later on. So it's an old nickname that turns out it's actually a Polish last name, which has led to amazing conversations with people who've come from Poland, like, onto Poland. I come from Poland on Twitch to then see,
Yeah.
they start, it's a wall of text in Polish. I'm like, and they're like, oh, you speak Polish? I'm like, niet. Which is, they're like, okay. Hello, I am Urte from Poland. I'm like, oh, how you going all day, mate? He's like, mate? What is mate? It got very awkward. This is the early days when I had no one with me. You speak Polish. It's very awesome. It's very awkward when someone who doesn't speak the language comes in and they just assume you speak Polish.
Just because of your username.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I'm Vladislav Kazan Shevetsky.
Yeah.
Hey Retro, here you go. We're just talking about retro games like Commander Keen, Battletoads, My Life. That's a game somehow.
Can't restart your life though, sadly.
You can definitely power off, but it's a bit drastic.
Yeah.
That went really dark.
Yeah.
Wow, that went really dark. Oh, Gunny, you're pulling up the 20,000 points. Where do you want us to go? I imagine I know where we're going. Is it Hex? Alright, so when we raid, we're going to go and raid Hex Steph. Do you know who that is, everyone?
Sure
I do not.
So Hex Steph is part of the Good Game crowd. She was the co-host of Barjo during the Good Game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah, okay. I'm with you now.
Yeah.
Ben Dixon.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her for such a long time. Because what's the time now?
Yeah, she hasn't been streaming a lot, actually.
This is the thing. This is my time I start streaming, so I don't usually get to see anyone except for maybe Barger or maybe Steph before I jump on.
Yeah.
And it's very rare that I get to catch anyone. If you speak to the soldier class, you have extreme chance of being forcibly disconnected.
That's true. Oh.
Wow, that's dark.
Also, kind of depends what faction.
Well, if you're Russian, it's a little. Yeah.
I don't think we should get into this.
Very dark, very quick.
I actually think this might be the perfect time to wrap it up.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's very true. When are you playing Doomplod? Well, I'll be playing it when I get you over for Retro with Retro. That's another segment I've got to be doing every now and again with Mr. Retro here. He is essentially my guide into the retro world of PC gaming.
Nice.
Retro, get plod on Red Alert 2.
Yes.
Peace!
I wouldn't actually mind. I actually have that somewhere too. Red Alert 2 somewhere. Ooh, actually.
Red Alert 2 is good. It's
Oh,
fantastic.
actually,
Yeah.
Rebel Assault.
Except I earned a PS1 copy of Red Alert.
I've got a PS1 copy of Red Alert. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, it was bad.
Yeah. you ruined the stream count, you monster. Yeah. We're just wrapping up, Courtney, by the way. Sorry, Toe Cunt, I should say.
Toe cunt.
Toe Cunt.
That's toe cunt right there.
I can always make Retro a very happy person right now. Just show off the Doom 64 Switch again. Again, out of all the limited run stuff I've got, this is probably my favourite one.
Very nice.
So, Retro, MLP is also a retro collector. If you want to catch up with him, I'm going to give you three one more shout out. How about this? Tell everyone who you are, what you do, and why that you come and see her. We'll start with M-Bane.
Oh shit, you going first? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hi everyone. I'm M-Bane TV. I am a small-time variety streamer on Twitch, and I basically stream whenever I feel like.
Right, MLP.
Hello, I'm Miss Live Producer. I have been talking way too much to stream. I do apologise, but when I get to talking about stuff I enjoy, I do talk, and it's very, very interesting. And yes, I have a unicorn as my logo. You usually catch me on Tuesdays and Thursdays at the moment, where I'm usually doing VR streaming or DM prep for games, or new streams I'm starting called Missile Producers WTF, or Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, which is on the weekends where I'm actually working that weekend, because as you can see, when I'm actually doing prep work for events, my room is a complete mess. And trying to do green screen work in this room is impossible.
Yep.
So the idea of Missile Producer Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays is to try to work through my retro games. All my games. I actually counted it. If I played every game I own physically, I'll be playing one game a day for 4 years.
Jesus. So,
And that's not including my Steam collection. That's horrible.
I wish I had some better photos of my old room, back at my parents' place, where all my stuff was all laid out. Because I've just got like boxes everywhere. Like, we're talking like collector's boxes on the ground that I couldn't put up on the shelves or anything. Yeah, they know why I'm so upset about everything that got stopped.
I knew about this, and it still upsets me.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Grint, can you tell us who you are?
Yes, mate.
All that stuff.
Power of Grint, Sunday to Thursday, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. Generally rating into the Jake Nova. We've got an awesome community, the Porpoise Patrol. If you go to PAX this year, you're going to see the Porpoise Patrol everywhere. For reasons I cannot disclose yet, I am an Xbox Game Pass influencer, official. So you'll see me a lot of times playing Game Pass games, but I'll generally play new games. Whatever games the companies want me to play, I will play them. But do a lot of community stuff. Thursday night movie nights on the Discord. We've always got people playing different games, but really, really loving being part of the Xbox influencer program. It's a lot of fun, a lot of good fun. So just come and watch. There's lots of swearing, lots of jokes, lots of. I can't really show you that photo that I sent before, but we have a bit of fun. I've done a 10-meter Lego walk for the stream, and then I got a tattoo to commemorate it. So I got a tattoo on the foot. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Yep.
Oh.
So we've got the tattoo on the foot, and I just have a fuckload of fun. I don't take life too seriously. I've been through too much, so just if you want fun, just fucking come along. That's all we're here for.
Wow, that's gold. Alright. I love, every time there's a chance to quit, we'll die the old fuck. I love it.
Fucking Jake Nova. The joke is that I've got a defibrillator sitting back here, so you know.
Excuse me, how dare you drop a sub at the very end? And oh my god, Retro, I love you so much.
Aw.
35 months.
Imagine dropping subs during a stream.
I know.
I know, like follows.
Do it
I
outside
know.
of stream to surprise them even more.
Sub on me daddy off stream. We don't talk about
All the big gifts.
But honestly, you three are amazing. Love you so much. For those out there who are wondering who I am, my name's Plosky. I'm the owner of the podcast. I do varying things depending on my fancy. I paint, I talk, I play older games that I've never played before, and if this intrigues you all, I do everything blind. I want no idea about anything about the game. I'm playing games that I missed during my childhood and getting to now, like Parasite Eve 2, which we're doing right now. We're doing a full playthrough of the Parasite Eve collection, which is 3 games. We've already just finished number 1 last week. And yeah, we have a lot of fun here when we can. I do a lot of charity work, and I mean a lot of charity work. I abuse my body pretty badly. Reaper sauce is the thing that comes up all the time. And 100 chicken nugget challenges, which has devastated my body immensely.
Ooh, I like that.
It's you don't want that.
Can I steal that one?
I'll be honest. There's a point. Just let me find that photo. This reminds me why I never do.
I struggle to get through 10, let alone like a fucking 100. Jesus.
No,
Oh,
that's not hot.
sauce.
No, I know it's not, but that's my hot sauce of choice.
Yeah, let me find the photo of me. This reminds me why I never do nugget challenges anymore. Where's that fucking photo?
That sounds painful.
Well, there's a point where you hit like the wall and it just goes downhill from there.
Yeah. I reckon I could do like 50 comfortably, but 100, fuck, man.
It gets to a point where you can't taste anything. So McDonald's, it gets to a point you can't taste anything McDonald's wise but grease. KFC, all you taste is their spices and that's it. Good retro, good. This is the result of 89 nuggets, the second time round.
Oh, jeez.
I'm actually
Question love choices, full of bad choices and nuggets.
But there's a point where I stopped for like an hour, and there was like 10 there. I'm like, fuck it, and I'm just there chewing, and you can hear my jaw starting to slowly crimp up. I'm not gonna let this get me. And, you know, there's a guy that I love this. There's a guy on YouTube who's done them in like 100 nuggets in a minute. He goes to like the shitty Hungry Jack's ones that are like like they absorb water.
Yeah.
And they go down so easily. Try eating KFC ones that are just grease, or McDonald's ones. You're not going to do that in a minute. That's like at least an hour.
What about getting Red Rooster ones?
Red Rooster ones aren't too bad, but
yeah.
Gotta give it to the cheesy nuggets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
100 cheesy nuggets would be fucking worse because you got to add in like cheese.
Oh god. And there's the plastic cheese, which absolutely tastes like absolute ass.
yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the toilet. I'm busting.
All right. So, how about this?
So you would say that busting makes you feel good?
Busting a nut, yeah.
Yeah.
God. Right. If you love what we've been doing here, please follow. Click at those follow buttons, and everyone, you're all gems. Seriously. We're gonna go raid Hextef as per Gunny's little request,
Yeah.
and we'll see you next time.
Thank you very much, Plod.
All good, mate. Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, mate, wouldn't dream of not having anyone here. Like, you know, I'm trying to get everyone who, as is before, this is purely to get people to meet each other and hey, we got common interests, or you know, MLP.
What was it? Grow that little community, as you said.
I'm all for it. I'm feeling it. It's great.
I'm going to be growing. Don't you worry. Someone's
Not gonna be living that one down, are you?
no.
Oh, I'm ready to stand up like a kid and hold my dick tight just so I don't piss.
I love This has been sort of so clean. This whole I'm actually surprised. Ray
Don't get
message
me
will be,
started.
"Hey, Plod, go to sleep." This is it's my usual one. There's a story behind that, but if you want to come by tomorrow morning, I'll be doing some more Parasite Eve 2. I'm trying to get through it. That's the one.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right, everyone. Be good, be kind, and see you next time.
See you, man.
Bye.
See you guys.
And we're out. Cool.
Sorry about